ba betena se de kase body to sumienu na ba nene ya tena se de ensam ne dɔso na de dimu titru pa Blasters of Ghana against the Eagles of Mali. Goodness me, and a big game. Only Mr. Comoros Arini. Amabedaya Chipe. Madagascar and Subeboyane. Enti a must win at the Ghana. Yea, Obiani qualification. After the and they come mathematics. Last Monday, by this time, near car qualification, say ye be yusu a year September window near they are qualified. Sad draw no against Chad, no. Yeah, Chad, if we almost and Yagu Yagari mo. Yagari Ayashishepa. Madame Fubibesi was Geri Ayashishepa. And now coach Otuado on any players in your final training a press conference and some more kind of been around to say yeah boy and they stand up for the champions. Yeah, the whole seminar bro Kai Shannon to say in a live commentary if Accra Sports Stadium I almost see a friend in the nation's Wembley. Yeah, the live commentary be through Haba. Happy Sports Team in Abaya Crado Accra Sports Stadium and kick-off 8 kick-off 7 p.m. Pacho 8 p.m. Name 7 p.m. Ghana time. Na game na chassis kama. Ghana's 5-star commentator Kweku Ansa Albright. Supported by Happy Sports Team in at the comment to be free Accra Sports Stadium Aba. US Open at Toja Ewa Flashy Meadows. Nina Konewie. Men's singles final was the Italian Mafia Yannick Sinner. And at the Prince of Spanish tennis, Carlos Alcaraz. Nina Konewie and Carlos Alcaraz. Actually, the Italian Mafia Yannick Sinner say, hey, a bad court in India. May bomb me humodin pa. A 3-1 Eno Chano. It was dominant display by a Carlos Alcaraz against Yannick Sinner. Now, so we say Yannick Sinner, the 5 majors, a BR finals. What a year for a year, Yannick Sinner. And they Carlos Alcaraz by winning the US Open, Ababa world number 1. Rankings na banana paya. Where world number 1 were Jeffrey, the Italian Mafia, Yannick Sinner and 7. Albright and Saniaman Koye and Farmano. US Open better didn't papa. Officer me say ya ucha. Me who won a nimu papa. And Koye and Farmano. And somewhere in Sambia account and Nano Payatna see a de bro. Isaac Asempa Wofia Asante Krobian Subabe Kanya home. Koku and Sandy Embe Kwaman on it. Special the Ebe Fie. Medi any Prince Obiba Poakwa Brown. Then I met Jumedi so and no pay. Supported by Happy Sports Team in we are streaming live, we are beaming live. Our Facebook. Ketesi Nana Amwaku Junior. And Yatna say, and Anope, Tiwi. Wado, Ote Sena me born a voice, or say, we are not there yet. Or see a young crop, or say, walk up and you qualify, you or see and qualify me yet. Or see and qualify me cry. Na, say, ye Juma Dimpa. Assemble Kwa, a PMU, and soon say, a branch a friend Derek Atakon. Sani nationality switch no enko through yeto asat ye bo ewo eye Njemina Chad no na enko true even ena yete ye kura enu a coach ni ye press conference no admit ye oni communications director Edema Ghana Football Association nyina admit say abrantie no nationality switch no enko true de omo kan nyina ne say na omo susu say anka ansane ye bebo de na anka ko but enei sanopai ena FIFA ebe mayen letter ebe send email so Oma hwehwe nkrata Ghana di ba ni nyina ayo mo checks nyina abrantie no oye eligible to play for Ghana entisa ye de ni tumu a asema ba ene ye world cup no jabe ye nya anko bimpo si enim ni am abrantie ne bo an se ye nya email en free FIFA ho an confirm ni nationality switch ni ye de ne bo a asema si alright ewa ha ene eye big day pa ene news bi eni ho a eye big than eye
sure
blasters a oni Mali airbo Accra Sports Stadium.
Obiba clearly o hwe game na enye game a ebe ye mere formalities a o hwe eye dodo na expectation a bebre na aka ena mi fifie ba no na dodo na aka se ena enye fine football na ye expect ye mpe ena bia in this fixture. Near here say the 3 maximum points. Eddie aka 16 I ordered and near Riako tot 19. And one Ghana for here. And the game against Chad no Obiba. Oh, there's someone shared the last minute. Minim say who be the best show ma ubufu ya unya pie ya na omote saka no.
Na mi jina ha banko ba bia na mi jina ha. Mi free ha no ko jina ha. Well home na mi jina ha obusa Collins obeka che.
Conviction be na uti be pie free inside that udi mi na no posture
esimi so se
enemaji wadi pa
esimi so se bibi be un se mi pie ya na ko jina ha is ase un se omo bobo na eduru 85th minute ni pe na asem aba ase obia ho popo ase players no any technical team ni obia no u show obia facial expression ase go ba ase bibi ba I don't know but and there's no time for any imbecility.
Sanity pepe because clearly see a person and qualifier was see and be in this game. Now see I call and say analysis be mathematics be on masa. And yes, at time when I'm best mathematics we say Mali share you go share a Central Madagascar Central African Republic na ya share Comoros. There be game after game. Sandy about qualifies. It is a say yakobo Chad na nka ye bi bia share Chad game nim say eno na stepping stone na nka bia oye ne we enkoto ye na nkoto nke ento yen clearly who share game ni bia who say Black Stars players they were comfortable they were minim word I may use the amount they felt relaxed say oh we mu de oh you go try for so and oh clearly who share goal a eku wa share he was completely on mark. Baby, or peja ball free ye pia so minim say omo ji say bia don't pay ni name obet me at every shot e dey atonet ni ma I don't know gina o share say ball watching sa na brantie pia ball no so Celestine Ekua pia ball no so sa ball no to atem tonight yeah expect say be hu sa na man bi we want to see our players say omo ye serious bibi ewo game ni mu a omo pre akogye aba enye say bia enofo ball na omo ko boy no wo hwe game Chad game ni bia control game ni ye bibia but
you could have buried that game.
Clearly so only opposition on shada anya strong bar unya early goal on set up
sure
every good manager be catch us say 17th minute goal ni nya no clearly na say on settle Chad for no but after first half ekobia be 70th minute one and a Chad for no starting your confidence oh na Ghana any o mabo 70 minutes still 1-0 and ye almost nya sa akukuduro no e bie game no eba start say almost omo ye den omo making cases senye for the munko neba na ka wo share first goal 17th minute no na bia 23rd 30th minute o de ba kwa pace wa na unya ball ye free bi cushioning ye go bi wa unya ye free cushioning say bia wa share one wa share ba kwa account 2-0 3-0 be ya taller than the opponents is obeba back. Even so sa conviction or sa GD and post obetini I come back in a crampa. O man kasa splash no Ghana ni any ombo and I had that from a camiensa. O man kasa no mo spirit na beden e be damp e be form but what 1-0 dia clearly obe won say boy go for grass say omo to say ye bie ma betimi abo and that is what a show ye e wo Ghana ne Chad game no Mali ye team sebi omo da form sa this a crop of players you know mo boy ye e wo under 17 that was India kudus mu time and they had dara mo ye grew me omo so anya bedu sa time we and Osha previously me I felt say coach Eric Shell no you coach in Nigeria this year no a team the problem
sure
because Osha AFCON the last AFCON a boy kwanya
semi-finals we really game na wie
kwanya fast so and that game so the good so he was the problem of the team say Ghana team call Mali Bamako twa na sa no I think say Saturday na nkra na say nkomo pam no he was their problem and they omanya good technical handler and they okra team no ma o hwe the confidence coach ni kra and Ramadan fu bi mi say Madam fu bi ni interview o hu confidence okra o tumu say ampa clearly on so Ghana for no and Otuado me can on authority say Otuado even if so qualify Ghana kra yam pam no because with this kind of attitude with this kind of coaching say watch a 1-0 kra untimi defend it was who dictated the pace of the game no now your coach ben so watch a 1-0 be and the opponent in the ball na bro dia and you better say fair enough but this is the case who lead the 1-0 one now san chire game ne bobre now what now how yati kano you we are say pitch Mali coach clearly your kind say pitch mobile on roba na nya pitch asemu nti say nyinyi what wa abra na nyinyi de bia pitch sadia what wo and asambe bro wa abra na so and ne menka so ye nimra se ne se Ghana ntimi anhye Malia Otuado na so be hye papa
Ghana ntimi anhye Malia Otuado na so be hye na we de me be bie phone lines no kwaku me be bie we de mami break protocol na me bie phone lines no enti numbers no 0555657278 and afin so 0551 563916 na ni nyina ne se menya ticket mako 5 Blasters game no menya ticket mako 5 courtesy the Blasters new boy Derek Atakon wato ticket bi wato about 100 ticket na menya mako 5 enti kweku for paper na course na eba first 5 callers on be ball 3 players omo ball against Chad. Omo be ball 3 players per ball against Chad. Na timi ball pe me man ticket back me wo 5 tickets. Me wo 5 tickets a me channel ene anope enti frɛ 0555657278 ena afi 0551563916 na your friend saying oh referee infa.
Good morning, Mr. Prince.
Your friend saying oh referee infa.
But I'm referee we show live for Facebook.
Your friend saying.
The family Emmanuel.
Oh, he found one kra ha.
Me was Libo.
Oh, Libo.
We show live for Facebook.
Libo dey say untimi nka me ma ticket o ba Libo dey untimi maje.
No problem.
Now, then I be person of the Blasters any Mali airborne.
Me who push a bad game, but ending of the game they be winning. Blaster be winning match no. Bomb pass Blaster be winning match no because when we need the nyadi be boy kra.
Medase Emmanuel free Elibo or here on Facebook and on so then the ba. Your friend say on free va.
Me ka se fresh me the
Priscilla, me mount ticket baako a ubetimi abeji akohwe game ni bi ene.
But trying for no more.
Oh, yeah, Happy FM, you are salam down. You on Krahaya Happy FM. You are salam down.
Oh, okay, I'm about to make sure stadium nankamati.
Samum, ope na senka oba obeji na free ha nanka akọ stadium ana.
Okay, ni nyina so nya bad.
Ni nyina nya bad. Ubetimi abeje de so untimi magi ana me fam obi fufuru.
Mpacho metumi aba beje.
Okay, obeji me de obehye Collins nsa ewa ha. Na Collins aboa na watimi Edru Stadium na bibia aye kama nti Priscilla mama Blasters any Mali game no. Mama ticket back wate.
Thank you.
Courtesy Derek Atakon. Blaster, the new Blasters. When we say the nationality switch, you know, and teaming go through the about 100 tickets. See and Ghana for until Priscilla. Medase pa. Your friend say oh free infa.
Good morning, from Ivan Moses. Me free
Domiabra. Obetimi akɔhwɛ match ni bi na me ma ticket a. Okay, untimi ma nti sɛ untimi ma dia medase sɛ onso frɛ ana wo bibi a bɛpɛ sɛ obɛka ahead of Ghana game.
Me wo bibi kakra bi eka.
Okay, kasa.
Concerning match you know once ye coach you know to adonu. Wala ki tactical ambitions only that tactical skills or the be my boys you know and looking at the previous match against Chad one say oh yes substitution Baku boy player Baku share number 7 just leading who to me who the energy in that guy the guy is very very fantastic. Christopher Ban good the guy is very very fantastic and he can I bet you and penny for on guy no on start match in my
medase your friend say oh free fa.
Hello, me dey say to man for campaign.
Oh, na say me ma ticket abetimi akɔhɛ match bi.
What you?
Obefiri mampon abeji ticket no akɔhɛ.
Mama pa.
Okay, any mama ticket baako. Your friend say
Me dey
set.
Oku set me man for campaign.
Oku set enti owo mampon akuapem. Uwo bibi abepɛ sɛ obɛka game na ticket nkwenti na afrɛ.
But on the work can say, that's a born now, no city and Osha, it is no I week. And I'm a nanny in TSA, about a fire, play an hour, real Oviedo, Abba, Maki, Kim Limu, into the measure say Otuado, measure that if you know, Edina, Senabea, give it to me, I focus on what I got me when you have the pass and the same could be US by this time crowd. Come on, you.
Mate Medas, and no, yeah. Set Oku free mampon. Your friend say free va.
Actually, your friend Sebastian Kwame me free Lashibi.
Ubetimi abeje ticket. Akɔhɛ Blaster game ni bi.
Pacho I meet me abeje.
Okay, any mama baako. Pacho usu di ni de say.
Sebastian Kwame.
Sebastian Kwame enti aside ticket no owo bibi abɛpɛ sɛ obɛka ahead of the game.
Yeah, we yes players no omu winning my because me akasa member stadium me name now.
Okay, Sebastian yedase ono nso no ye frɛ say o frɛ infa. Yenya say yenya Priscilla yenya Ewuku ni yenya Sebastian enti aka 2. O se ye frɛ say
Me dey hammer because I feel Croatia.
Oh, quality be the so intimi emergency can the opposite.
But you don't go 3-1. You be some 3-1.
Sir.
Inshallah, you don't go 3-1.
Any call Happy FM. Yeah, Twitter page in so ho. Yeah, predict a win ewo ho. Enti u betimi akọ no akọ predict e bemu a u benya achede kese efri Happy Sports team ni ho enti hye ne nso. Ko Twitter X kane Twitter ni X oko ho a search Happy 98.9 FM ubehu se ya posti predict and win flyer predict ewo ho o predict na ebemu a 3-1 no o predict na ebemu a onso ubenya achede kese pa ye frost o frefre infa.
Good morning.
Hello ye frost
Me dey Anthony Afrifa.
Anthony, free Eva.
Free Accra at water.
Accra, na me ma ticket ni bi abetimi ahwe game bi.
Mpache yo betuma be hwepa.
Okay, nti osu din ne de sen.
Anthony Afrifa.
Anthony Afrifa. Aside we know who will be a better Sobeka.
Brasta de ya share kita omo. Nti ya say na de omo win game no my ya say omo.
Okay, eno eye ewoku dia ono so e de bae last one yemfa last caller ye fro say o frefre mfa last caller ye fro say o frefre mfa hello ye fro say o frefre mfa
Medina Nicholas Mekarabi Medina
Nico ubetimi abeje ticket akọhwe game ni bi
metimi ababeje
okay enti ene oye the last one yenya 5 ni nyina awie yenya 5 ni nyina awie enti anakwaku yen for 2 be standby enti obi amagi ane ye o ma show enti yenye ne sa yen for 3 be standby so enti obi amagi a na ye de onipa kono ahye ho enti eno no course no ba papa course no ba pa 2 ye fro say o frefre mfa
me pacho your friend Gordon East Legon.
Okay, Gordon tie the American ye pa 5 ni de yenya ba ye pe 3 on standby. Say obi antimi amagi a na mo am standby na afre mo na ma ba abaji enti you are on standby shenin so fa efa ma me.
No just say mean to me ma ho. Wow.
Say ko nanimu a na efrefre na omo ma na yafro no waba enti shenin so you are on standby.
Me pacho mati.
Now, who aside and no will be a better ahead of the game.
A problem I question I can say.
Otoado.
Oman pamona yet me. Seriously. Because ojina touch liar. Bibi and say or you coach. Why is the Manchester coaching? Omu jina omu hawa omu control boys no. It we need a panicho omu yemi my omu yemi.
Medase say on so ode e ba enti yenya ahe on standby yenya 2 on standby ana okay yemfa last one we ye frozen hello ye frozen
a call has been put on hold. Please
Charlie,
wait.
na o de wa friend number na association ye frozen.
My name is Stephen. I'm calling from La Paz.
Okay, so Stephen, you are on standby. Okay.
Okay.
You are on standby.
Right.
So if anyone fails to show up, then you'll be called to come for the ticket. So please bear in mind you are on standby, Stephen.
All right. So how will I know that maybe some will fail to come for it?
We will give you a call.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Enti anonso no aha ene yede course ni nyina ABC. At least omo a free because of ticket in the yawie but obefre na wadwen fufuru bi ahead of the game a obetimi dia tudwa e free osen o referee mfa
Pato me did Abdullah me freti airport araba.
Okay nti ticket in the ya chawie uwo bibi a obeka ahead of the Blasters game na anwumre
Ticket no match we.
Me pa cho an 5 pe ya chawie
Oh,
enu nti na afre o
but no, serious. Guy over to my boy me. Match my mini match in the pan.
Asa but omo ton ticket ni bi o omo ton ticket ni bi e wo Accra Sports Stadium communication a yenya free National Sports Authority no kire se omo ton wa free 8 a.m. anopa we akosi I think say 1 p.m. Okay mame hwe na minya no correct said metimi de ato abontin yie pa okay enti enie efri National Sports Authority aba omo kire se ene match day na match day no nyade a omo beton ticket wo gate tie ni yie pa de omo de aba no tie na me pese because mehu bibia free omo ho a se me bosso ententem pa ede mihu oh me pacho alright try say obetimi anya communication na say PRO edema NSC no nanka ye ni no eni nkomo isan say mehu bibi je say afa mani so kakra omo kire say the usual time no omo bie gate no asa no power 8 am till say I think say 1 p.m. aside say time no enya okay say time no omo nton ticket biem enti hyenenso efema me hyenenso I think say from 8 anopa we kusi 1 p.m. ena on beton ticket e wa Accra Sports Stadium yedi kan aboso deda rate no VVIP no 1000 cedis upper VIP no 500 lower VIP 200 center line no 50 ena popular stand no 30 enti hyenenso confirm rate VVIP no 1000 upper VIP 500 lower VIP 200 ena center line no 50 ena popular stand no and as a popular no 30 Ghana cedis enti omo kire se Accra Sports Stadium obetimi akwakoto o ticket wo ho osu Access Bank shell opposite stadium no obetimi ato Independence Square, yes, Independence Square so obetimi akwakoto ticket ni bi ewo ho ena afei airport shell so obetimi akọ no akwakoto ticket ni bi wo ho free anopeya obetimi akọ ho no akwakoto na ni nyina ne se from I think say from 5 p.m. enya de a okọ stadium ho a obenya ticket ato enti yen hye ne nso ewo ho Isaac Asempa atenase enti 5 ticket no a ye cha no pe no Priscilla wanya bi Setewuku onso sa Sebastian Kwame onso unya bi ena Anthony Efrifa onso unya bi ena afi Nicholas 12 p.m. 12 p.m. and I say 12 noon ewie ya ticket no ebe ye ready ewo front desk of Happy FM standby nso Godwin and Steven enti 2 Crawford ewo standby ewo ha enti ewo producer ho kwaku ansa obra ticket ne ba pe me de be man 5 ticketing Abrantia Ghana ni Abrantia ye friend Derek Atakon ono ena wato ticket mako 100 opese odema football fans ena oma Happy FM so ene Happy Sports so 5 tickets yenche enfema omo etie na no pay ena ya chewie no Ike memo akwaba
mejo so
apomu ye de
apomu de shida nye bat akwa so no rawo ni mi
eyen so se watimi aba ena no pay eye pa se watimi aba ena no pay a na National Sports Authority Ike ene omo ye dwuma pa ena no pay omo the public notice aba omo the public notice security checks be koso ewo Accra Sports Stadium ene osu cemetery traffic light no there will be a security check ewo ho traffic light na ase wo ho nti hyene nso ene no nyese okobo dompim ewo stadium na chi nti first security checkpoint no osu cemetery traffic light sanso ena Independence Square intersection no so ofri osu end of the stadium no sa traffic light na ewo Independence Square ebi utimi fa ho kra akọ Accra utimi nso fa eco ministries checkpoint ebe ho sanso ena ministries road to stadium ente wahu se ofri national theater umeki wo left turn no a o ministry ho nse ho nso there will be security checkpoint ena afi nso national security blue gate na ho na media no normally ya media no efako ho nso security checkpoint ebe ho enti yen hye nso pa osu cemetery traffic light Independence Square intersections ministries roads to stadium NRF national security blue gate checkpoints ahorow and national sports authority edi abano no Isaac Asempa big game and enyumre.
Oh, of course, the stakes are high and the money big game, especially because Ghana ain't me uncle Chad no into ama dynamics na isakakra. Otherwise, in can share Chad now. I'm sure the dynamics would have been different. But I said, I say there's a lot more pressure. I bet to Ghana. So when I'm a game now, and you see in football, the pressure that also you tend to make a lot of mistakes. And with the Yana, they are buying home. But Mali for the in World Cup qualifiers, you know, machine, you know, I'm going to share that. Mali for and share that. Make I say in 2010. In 2010, when the team, you know, Air Mali, in 2010, World Cup, no. Now I'm a group, no.
Sure.
Time now, team, you know, Air Mali, no. I'm call Air Force base. In fact, I was there when they were leaving. I'm the Air Force flights. Even Echo. I remember at that time I was very close to Antoniana, so he was part of the team.
Sure.
So I even have a picture on Facebook at that time, and now when they were leaving with the players, 2010. I remember I said Shomu 2-0. Oh,
sure.
Koja Samoa and I think Matthew Amwa. Yes, Koja Samoa and Matthew Amwa. Shomu 2-0. I say, and yeah, but I say so your board draw. I think 2-2. You know, board draw.
Draw.
Yes. And we come home and show me 2-1. Me sure say Mali. In fact, the World Cup qualifiers ya boni na no. We have lost only 2 at home. Even though World Cup no, you said that and Kobe bebre on 2006 no. Your home pass over be share there.
Edding
until say and when you count these 2 at Ghana home no. 2 neighbors who are minnows in football. Inka ka ball pa inka mo mudi krambem bako Sierra Leone and bako Liberia. These 2 teams that World Cup qualifiers so by whom abeshe and Liberia dey na ya pa because obeka is at time now
yenya na course so mo buy.
Yes, that was 2000 na qualify for Japan Korea 2002. George Wiamo
yenya na ko for mo buy.
Yeah, 3-1 be share wo Ghana 3-1. In fact, year no 2002 World Cup no. In Kenya, Ghana, and Nigeria nya draw. Match na Nigeria for good and 3 no.
3 no.
That was about team na coach Eko sama go panya red card na match ni basa. I want some quality by bebre. In Ghana nya sa draw cry was a game ni mo. In fact, it was at that qualifiers no. And Jones Eddie has to fuck. Team you know.
Has to focus select side.
You know, as for yes, the only foreign player I think was Bafojan. Odomuka sa squad no in Nigeria ball 0-0. Ewa ha say you know.
You call the see
yes, that time now you were not in the race at that point.
Sure.
Now you race him. But I say there, I remember na Nigeria team is solid. That time na Victor Agali, Wanko Kanu, Otijejo, Coach, all their Taribo West, all their best players were in the team. He came showroom money there. But has team was able to hold them here. But you call now a free and 7 no boy 3 on qualify. Now Ghana needs this most. Most the Mali is World Cup that.
Sure.
Mali is World Cup that. And this time
to think Mali in World Cup that is strange.
Oh, and yes, strange because Mali among the powerhouses of
African football.
Now saying Temuna, they've had top players before.
Sure.
Omenya say educated be Omenya they've had 1 or 2 standout players be. But collectively as a team no, they've not achieved much.
Sure.
Yeah, one thing that has helped them see on academic system and the French connection no more into academics most of the players I'm a few on them no more France. And in days so most of them are born in France and then they get opportunity to play for the Malian national team. They've got quality. Our players now are doing very well in Europe. But in that game, Ghana is here game no more. You tick right there. In that game, no. Me, I only played with Ghanaians. And the last time, Ghana for your money. In fact, Ghana and Sudan. Draw near Accra Sports.
Sure.
It was one of the best atmospheres now for the Black Stars in a long while. In fact, that game, I don't know if you remember, after that game, no, we be said it's not true that Accra for supporting Black Stars.
Yes,
and I'm going to Black Stars. Because previously, the thinking was that Senema and Koyema team and Accra supporters. But that day, until the blast of the final whistle,
it was different.
It was different. The atmosphere and the support throughout the 90 minutes. And I'm sure that today will be no different. In fact, me sure the supporters now in Domoko Park, they know that it will not be an easy game. We must go into this game with that mentality. It's a game, a better thing. And that is where you been here the full support of the team. Whatever has happened, you want to share charge for, you want to say, that one, even you to achieve. In the and World Cup was a very significant World Cup. I was say Ghana to be could be. Not Ghana ni bianso, Yami wa doma so nya kwenya den. It will call no World Cup ni bi. That is why it's important that you be bo finish rada. I got 30 minutes, nothing it right then. It will qualify, it must share Mali in there. The difference is obi say ye jai to actually. Because the benefit of Ghana qualifying for this World Cup, it will about Ghana for baby now more chance say young qualify. I don't know if you get my point. Say a qualifier. Ghana for don't I see this we bring ya so far so more a chance say we born by Ghana and
qualify. Yes.
So at this time, I was saying you're back together. You're supporting team, and me I know that the Black Stars can come good when it matters most. In fact, at Ghana, Egypt with the Mohamed Celestine idea. You're 6. Yes. Yes. We needed it. Yes.
We needed it. That's ahead of 2010 World Cup.
Yes. In fact, 2006 World Cup. Now you got a draw in DR Congo. In fact, at that time, now in Africa, I don't know any country. Now I'm two top strikers. I'm more form change. Benjani Wariwari ne event in Bakono. Romana Tresor Lua. They were in devastating form. But we more event Daniel Kuma stop your mutunina. Stop your mutunina. Sabani non dani Tresor Lua. Stop your mutunina. And that's my Jan. I share good my yenya 1-1 at by iti as much as I share yeni Uganda 1-1. Because South Africa ni goalkeeper bias ni emehwie. In fact, you do a quarter year call goalkeeper go say ni emehwie. Ayem share. Soccer City Stadium praise. When yes that's many brace empire. Goalkeeper person nyina mo push it so bias ball no oyare. Obiasro game, big game. Ghana need to win that game.
2 goals.
And now, Jojo, I was also Meleba. Not funny, back. And that game, Jojo was splendid.
Fantastic.
Splendid. You could bomb 2-0 Matiamo and Michael Essien. In fact, Michael Essien going to cry now, MFN, because Sinapia lift the ball, no. Listen, if you height, no, undo upper. It's not one player, I think it was Matiamo. You know, freezing the corners, you know, pine. When we need it most, it will conjure magic. In that game, no, I'm not sure it will be too a bit difficult, that one there. But it's not out of reach. We should be able to beat Mali. Me for AFCON qualifiers, now boss these games against Niger, Sudan, and Angola. Now we need back. We find a yardstick for our players. Because from 2006, the players say about to qualify for the World Cup. And our mentality or more from an aid different. At Chad, we gave very silly and flimsy excuses. But I don't know if the excuses were dumb excuses. Under no circumstances that nothing should only any excuse for not be beating Chad away. You have because chances nearby and I'll blow chances away. So you had no excuse. But today there no.
So issue of bad pitch any adin
useless way. Useless your friend is saying.
But na me person ka wo hwe bibi ma me dynamics are a way your group no. Collins made a your group no the amount to say a nano pay ya kase ya no. I say that here Ghana about 7 matches. It was 16 points. Comoros about 8 matches. It was 15 points in second position. Madagascar about 7 matches with 13 points. Mali about 7 matches with 12 points. And Central African Republic, any Chad, they are the 5th and 6th into omo kra de na ye ka say they are not in contention kra.
Only Raymond Akume.
Yes.
Of Ghanaian Times.
Yes, or say then.
Yes, I've known Raymond for 15 years now. He's been a very, very good friend.
Yes.
But message Jabba.
Or say then.
Or say Massa. Mali not having gone to the World Cup before is strange. Even Togo has answered the World Cup roll call before. How do you explain to the Gen Zs and millennials that Togo have gone to the World Cup and Mali haven't been there?
It's strange. Really strange.
Yes. But before 2006, now Ghana and then they cried the highest AFCON titles.
Yes.
Now Ghana cried the highest AFCON titles.
206.
Yes. For 206, before 206, not gonna cry the highest. Say Egypt don't win 206, 2008, 2010, we win 2007.
Cameroon moment na me share.
No, Cameroon no. There be. Oh, so, but we were, but say yeah. So that time for because Ghana no, we made pele, we win AFCON 4. At that time Ghana should be World Cup.
No, say time na him for na ako. Unse Ray compare the fact that Togo ako.
Oh,
and the same time
no. So DR Congo.
Na
DR Zaire.
Yeah, then Zaire. No Mako. Yes.
Omako. And the other of Egypt in Morocco. Now Omako.
And say who compare and they yeah no. Say time no na we mu kukoko bia ne ade.
But Mobutu Seko.
Yes.
He did something for Zaire in 1974. Even though he was a dictator and feared and all of that, Zaire, DR Congo had their biggest ever, and up to date, their biggest ever sports breakthrough in 1974. That year, 1974, for Congo DR will be their greatest year ever.
Sure.
Because it was that same year now, I'm hosting the Rumble in the Jungle.
Yes. Yes.
It was that same year some qualify for the World Cup. So at that time, football, they dominated in Africa, and boxing today brought the biggest bout. And it's like people even feel that that's the greatest bout ever to have happened in terms of the
bars, the panache,
everything about
the euphoria
about that bars. So Obiba, Togo, but Togo at that time they had a Adebayo in 2006. Now Ghana called World Cup. Angola Munya qualified you.
Sure.
In fact, there were a lot of first timers at the World Cup. Ivory Coast was their first time.
Yes.
Ghana. Angola, Togo.
But Mali DNA is strange. Nti say ene Ghana ebo against Mali. Na Ghana sha na eko 19. Ghana benya 19 points after a year 8 games. Comoros de wenya bodeda ntino. Ghana benya 19 na Comoros atena 15 hwa. Na chese ye bie ye 14 4 point lead na Mali de obeka baby obeka ba Madagascar ene hwa na ebo ne Madagascar ne Central African Republic sa game no se Madagascar win sa game na obeba 16 there's high possibility so betimi win sa game no Madagascar obeba 16. And no, it's a win. It should be a win for Ghana. Ike.
Oh yes, in that year,
a win.
In that year, you need any option.
A win because last Monday by this time, Juliva. Now ye can't about say ye the window September window in a qualify. After the and then Monday ye game no. Ye the calculations. Mentias here. Talk to me.
I'm very scared.
Because you watched the team's training last night.
Yes. Mm-hmm. And I'm scared we'll bottle this. Because Chad game I say to me winning 3 points, it to me extending a lead on the table, no? A couple draw. And now facing a very tough Malian side under their head coach, they had to consider going in 8 games. They are yet to consider going 8 games. I don't know. They had just 4 points after 4 games.
Sure.
So he came to take over the team, and now they have like 12 points.
Yeah. On the league log, they are in 4th with 12 points after 7 rounds of matches.
Yes. and I'm about share Black Stars. And the main reason why I'm betting and an opinion say yesterday I was at the pre-match presser between the Ghana and Mali, both coaches. And listening to both coaches, Chairman, I feel like we are pampering Otuado too much. Because all he does is he just complains or manages situations. Talk of the pitch. And then we be some Malian coach and say, has he had a feel of the pitch at the Accra Sports Stadium? And will it play an influence in tomorrow's game? That is today's game.
Today's game, yeah.
And the catcher say, it doesn't matter about the pitch they will play on because both teams be on the same pitch. So he's not a coach that talks about pitches. If both teams are playing on the same pitch, why would he think it will influence the game and might favor the home side and be against his
team?
Because but our coach told us that against Chad, now I should have not done too much. So his players couldn't even play good football on that pitch. And he's happy that now we are playing on green grass. So he's confident that heading to in the game, the Black Stars can beat Mali. I'm saying, So you went to Chad. You realize that, yes, that was hard. He couldn't manage, like, bring out a certain information or tactics that could help his side beat Chad away. It's clear that Otuado, we are just pampering him as a coach. He's not managing situations. And Dano Catcher say he couldn't bring on Thomas Partey because he realized Partey said he couldn't bring these things in here. Manage the situations. You are the head coach.
So,
manage the situations.
Osi coming into the second half of the last game, not person de Patiba in the changing room, Obusano, and Thomas was not fit. We need the ultimate training.
We don't care
simply because our stomach issues.
We don't care. Manage situations. That's what you are there as a head coach.
That's what confront him. They are done anymore. No.
So you couldn't manage it. All he does is complain. They are Otuado Yan or complaining, but he's there for a reason. He has to manage the situations. Wako Haun's pitch, the Ashutef is hard. You can't play this. What do you do to make sure that area Mudruwa you can? All he does is complain. Yeah, catch. We asked him a question about his statistics. That in 15 games, in the second stint, we lose to 5, I draw 5, we win 5. He doesn't care about statistics. And
yes, I remember I said there was a question. Mubusa no say or no there. He doesn't care about statistics. It's nothing.
It's always a new crop of players and a rotation. I'm like,
In fact, I see he's not even afraid of anything. He's only afraid of God.
And my point is, Oka say it's a new crop of players all the time, and I'm like, any fair players no man.
Okay, so correction we have Ike. Yes, and Chad and Madagascar mum nebebo, and yes, Central African Republic.
Okay.
Yes, and so we if bia Sadia na NHS Madagascar for no more 20. Yen ntimi anhye omo ba omo de ombe 20. Ombe 20 wo hona bibia aye kama mam. Nti osi Otuado complaints in kwa.
He just complain on managing situations no. As a head coach, you're supposed to manage the situation. What about who say these are a few deficiencies in the team or on the pitch or you manage it. He's just complaining to us. And squad rotation. He's the one who causes who brings out the lineup. If he's complaining about squad rotation, playing a part in say, to me out of 15 games, when you have 5 wins, 5 draw. Hey, how does that concern us? You are the one who called these same players to the squad. So why complain about squad rotations? All he does is complain. And we are over-pampering Otuado. That is the truth.
Wow, you think so?
Oh, all he does is complain. Manage situations. And I would not be surprised if after today's game, if he doesn't get the results we are all expecting, we'll hear different sets of excuses again from Otuado.
Now, you say, it's a game where we need time to give excuse.
Oh, but you'll
be at the presser.
No, I'm saying that Prince, when he doesn't win this game, he will not have any temerity to come and give an excuse. I'm telling you. Oh, yeah, he may not even attend the press conference. Now, Prince.
How so?
We need to brave work up. Do you think that if they don't win today, that's what I'm saying that you're supporting
no, but AFCON qualifiers, the last 2 games, we said same about one.
No. AFCON, no. The stakes were not as high as this. Among 4, say Brepa now the Agro.
How so?
Now, excuse me,
how so? Say Ghana and qualify in
US, Canada, Mexico. What are you talking about? Now you had it in your hands to go and beat Chad. One channel, but she might so over my excuse. I don't even want to get into that room. That's what I mean.
Your reading of a Derek Atakon situation. What's your reading?
You see, it is a lot of this is in the past, and when it's also a replay. No, I remember Sheila Eliasu was taken to the 2008 AFCON or Ghana whilst he was injured. Edu Bebino, we needed Sheila Eliasu against Cameroon. Now Jumes had recorded against Nigeria. So then Sheila Eliasu. The team doctor told us that Sheila Eliasu will be fit before
the game.
In the course of the tournament, he will be fit.
Fit, yeah.
In fact, in that game, then Sheila Eliasu than any other player. Because now our key player in that tournament was Michael Essien. Now you're Francis Deco or bench, but then you do Francis Deco. So it had to be who Essien going to
at the centre back
to disrupt our team completely. And
he play a role in 1-0 against Cameroon.
Certainly
in the semi-finals.
Of course. Me, I only have me wo enema mienu a maybe say be enuntia. One, they thought that they had done everything time at time ebeso no na aba. Or two, maybe a boy no, and me sincerely I've not watched him. Union Berlin, but he is a very, very good centre back.
Sure.
Solid. For every week, he's a very good player. So in the bit of trying to convince him to come and play, no, maybe they knew that we were not yet ready, but they wanted him to come and fraternize with their team whilst they await FIFA for declaration. Otherwise, it doesn't make sense at all. So when say player we onya akwenya embe bobia, why do you call him when we have other players, centre backs elsewhere in committee abebo? Razak Simpson has been a part of this team for a very, very long time. Razak Simpson, for whichever reason, he's not part of this team. Even though I say Ghana, ball league, until they say only match fitness, even though they are playing for any games, you can't equate that to proper competitive games. But he's been a mainstay. In fact, in your games are now they are qualifying near the end. Razak Simpson was starting some of your games for you. In the if Mukra, unfa ubia, unmiso eligible, and I don't share team. That is why.
But okay, said that ni Henry Kasawa. Okay, said ne switch, aku through. Yes, Henry said that ne switch. Okay, it was a specific question on him. Okay, I said ne bueno the BBA could through is the reason why in fact almost 30-year process nache aku through is the reason why my friend. But Henry, press conference na or explaining yes our situation.
Call-ups are done between the FA and the coach. Even before the announcement, we had discussions on Cone. We sent emails to FIFA. We were in charge. We were still in touch with FIFA. We spoke to them. Alex Asante is great on that job. We've been having conversations with FIFA on that front. Unfortunately, we did not tell FIFA when to approve certain decisions. It's not in our hands. They requested for documents. We made provision for all those documents to prove that he's a Ghanaian, and we sent it to FIFA. If we had not provided those documents, then we are at fault. But everything that is needed for an international switch, we made provision for those ones. And Cone is not the only player we have changed, who has switched nationality in recent times. There are countless of them. So we are just pushing until we cross that hurdle. But just as he said, we'll wait and see what happens tomorrow.
Entiano, Mr. Henry Asante Chumono, and communications director at the Ghana Football Association, and now or explaining sa situation. But before the Chad game, Yaneno Ekasai, Ewaha Ebusani specific question or Kase na a go through. Maybe they were thinking say a go through and Entimianko sa. That's basically the situation. Coach Otawadon so Kasai on the same issue. Any most difficulties was here this window.
Also, Derek, we didn't get the FIFA approval. At that point, we were hoping that we got it, and up to now, we didn't get it. I'm hoping that it will come tomorrow morning. This is the status quo. The rest, in general, we are always open for any kind of players who are from Ghanaian descent. I always say it's not about local players, it's not about players from outside or who are born in the diaspora. It's about quality, and we are looking for all kind of players. And at the end, I have to choose. Like I said, there were a lot of difficulties, not only with Derek. Thomas Partey was sick. Jico had to go for a medical check in Moscow. So, and we have other injuries, but it's not an excuse. We should have definitely at least when we lead won this game, and we have to do better, like I said.
So we have to do better. And a coach, kama yenko amanone mra kwaku ansabrai na yenko amanone emra na yekwa amanone ba ene de wo hwa ene ye blasters a omo ene Mali ebo ene anwumre hye no se game no 7 p.m. 7 p.m. local time ena game no ebeba so nti hye ne so sa efama me 7 p.m. local time ticket no abadeda ya bobo so the amount security arrangement ewo eye stadium ho ene ade nyina ya keka kane nyina e de akyerew ya di nkomo eno a press conference a eye coach ne ye ne ho nsem nyina watibi de ye yesusu se coach no eye ansana yetimi awi ni game no after foreign no yetenase a yebedi sa enkomo ni nyina ati kwaku ansan atenase ko amanone aba US Open a conclude Italian Grand Prix so echo so Formula 1 Max Verstappen Nando Norris and afe Oscar Piastri amo ene make a podium no so we say European qualifiers nso e bi call so and they Kevin De Bruyne Ababe the highest the third highest top scorer at the ama Belgium Sanso and Memphis Depay so a top scorer at the ama the Netherlands and some way any the can hon kwaku ansan atenase opening yankwai
another pay yan fast the safata and far more cratiasophobia OT happy 98.9 FM and na video no aha kakra nti yenya sound bite ahodo no emfa ma ba ni nyina nkemfa no ye begina nan so asom se ne se yen hyen samna se emfa free UEFA World Cup qualification and also egu so a etwagu and drag games ni bi etetoye na say na hunsunsanso esifa ekoye Georgia echi Bulgaria ebo na chimpre academy ensa wentimi ensi maje not Macedonia and Liechtenstein at the without so and also echo and 5-0 honoma omonso etimi echo menim kama elho Lithuania and in Netherlands and so at the without so and also ko and 3-2 in favor of Netherlands omonso etimi aje sa 3 points rom at the abomata so Belgium eche Kazakhstan abon 6-0 Kevin De Bruyne eche 2 goals esa make 1 assist kama el honoma yada one sam at the Poland eche Finland abon 3-1 Luxembourg and Slovakia game no eko and 1-0 el honoma yada one sam at the Germany and so eche Northern Ireland abon 3-1 home Turkey na chese Adagule up against Lami Yama when yana hogro so kra ho 6-0 and Spain o my boboko no and so etimi edin kunim kama honoma yada one sam ate mau enano pay na Lami Yama and draw right after the game the passporta or the copy mo tekino na be no edu airporta ya go free no na chese Lami Yama the passporta or the copy mo no na ohwehwe a ohu honom ene oyenie kakra and also eto abrantia Jefferson Lami Yama yada one sam ate amao Uramo our Africa aya World Cup qualification na say ene de due games ni bi ebe call elho Equatorial Guinea and Tunisia at the without so 1 p.m. and a sa game no eba so Mozambique and so Everton sa at the Afra Botswana na omonso at the so 1 p.m. Zambia and Morocco medical qualified at 1 p.m. and also eba so Guinea and Algeria and so at the so 4 p.m. Guinea Bissau and Djibouti and also eba so 4 p.m. Chad 2 kwan na efempo no omene Madagascar enso e de akɔhyehyɛ so after so omene Ghana ebo 1-1 no Madagascar hɔ nso ombekwa akɔkyerɛ mbobre ho Malawi ene Liberia 4 p.m. eba so Uganda ene Somalia enso e de bɛhyehyɛ so 4 p.m. Ghana ene Mali we big game pa Ghana 4 dodo na ene di eche eba so 7 p.m. ewa Accra Sports Stadium Libya ene Eswatini enso e de bɛhyehyɛ so kama ena no pay ya brobro so na won so wati bi kama pa ho na yembu ya ketemu na yentintom kuma bi won sema hodo a eno so edi atrentwe wo fa odi asempa kwa me ware menya message no over so monitor show no live ho no ma ya de won sem ede ema kama pa ho na yentintom won sem ketenketi am eno so edi adencheche eno so edi ahim amanone na do na so hu dia kom ene dia eba nyina na Bayern Munich president your friend Oli Hoeneß na ono so akasa kakra osehwe se ubetoto players bebrebe na wakoto kofi ochina na kodwaba nimu nkone ba sika botene sika puduo na efempo no watabiri e de akofa players ahodo e de omaba nimu nkone ba no osesebe sansam no nyina no ana san ne ye no nyina no ense fata in association football osefa Barca de ne yafutuo Barca omototo players ahodo bebrebe ba ye nimu nkone ba no nyina nkosi aga Champions League omo paje omo ntimi anje ewi akire no na omo de ka be 1.2 billion euros a omo pre bia sa e ka no so atimi etwere omo buma omo pre bia omo ntimi entu asa ka ne ye nti Oli Hoeneß enso e de atudwa se Bayern Munich de enya de a omo so ba be to sa line no atoto players aboden e de omo abepie mu Bayern Munich boboko na so ye na udim se na nche bia e na Bayer Leverkusen etimi bo papa ye fe ne Erik ten Hag na situo se pay every free boboko na so ye just after 2 games and omutimi pam papa no na enyanete se Ange Postecoglou former coach Adama Tottenham Hotspur boboko no and likely so betimi akọ take over as manager Adama Bayer Leverkusen boboko no ba no pay ntia me nyane se Leverkusen penny for se hwe say Erik ten Hag kwadia enya dia omokwa tabiri eya manager bia matry makwe to ado matry makwe bia ade na ba no no so abeto papa so ho entitin tontan Ange Postecoglou de onye favorite for sa eya position na enya dia eya Leverkusen penny for say omode de kwakofa no ade na ba sports build for ene de atudwa yara won sem ade emane Kevin De Bruyne ene wahye goals dodo che Eden Hazard ewo eye Belgium national team no unin say previously na Eden Hazard wahye 33 goals and draw 2 goals a Kevin De Bruyne share no ene wetimi surpass eye abemu am ye friend Eden Hazard ene Kevin De Bruyne and so etimi share 34 goals at the man country ye friend no eye Belgium honoma and on pay yada won sem ate Dean Houston and draw si form ebunia at my Spain national team no amamutimi keep clean sheet na ye say Andrea o make 65 correct passes na just say ta na just say ball playing center back pa and a Dean Hoysen and so etimi ya honoma dodo na ebo na baso wakwani asanyina so omo game omo boy against Bulgaria no na yesi ono na second player the passes na ko yie pa o making 97 passes against Bulgaria and efempo o hwe Premier La Liga games our ball at the Real Madrid now most passes against Mallorca about 58 most passes against Real Oviedo about 88 NFL against Osasuna wabra Real Madrid and share first game no and also to me make 89 passes yes abemu the passes echo year pa na Kylian Mbappe and you popping on French national team the camp and you be say Kylian and I uramo madda so ya player ben and otimi ebonyom etwa nyom eto nyom ewo dressing room ono say tietia nipa ba ko pe Vini Junior say ofa nyom no to a utumu sampa abemu an minimu de yie pa o chenchas kojo fosu the late honom o say Vini Junior de ne nyom to de no say du ba bi na mu odin so a ono so timi de ne James Lindion no ono so to bia ene ade na Memphis Depay abe all time top scorer at the Dutch national team no with 51 goals na Bema also etimi Asha why history kesiye de ama the Orange national team ya from Netherlands ya de won sem ate ma enano pay na Ibrahima Konate say abrani no Kylian Mbappe titin wa kwani asenya so on man wa pre no hey you have to come to Madrid hey you have to come to Madrid Ibrahima Konate say on national team camp no onyaso abrani no Kylian Mbappe at the Madrid Janasum or China say wabo Estadio Santiago Bernabeu da wabo Stadium Ayakata soda also the titin pa and then come kakra Ibrahima Konate Liverpool defender na on Kylian Mbappe but the same national team no area to draw yada one sem at Only Highness president at the Bayern Munich medical catch out dada nene osim Nicholas Jackson no na Marco Collins se my imagine say ene mu ba be channel high party ama Bayern Munich boboko na osim mu pe baby nda if you say cross be she contract ni ma e say abemu efe Nicholas Jackson on start be 40 games hey by for me mafia papa o say na 40 games so bet na Chelsea ni ball one bono on starting 40 games so line up about Nico Jackson bought na Hurricane BT bench sa 40 games yes is requirement from aji say Nico Jackson etimi miti ansana obetimi assign de ama Bayern Munich boboko no for 67 million pounds and then come kakra Only Highness and so Eddie to draw yada one sem de ama na Cristiano Ronaldo dos Santos Aveiro arguably the best player on planet Earth na Bemuano against Bobo Kwab national team side bakwa Bobo Kwab Jefferson Portugal ni omkoshiano Cristiano Ronaldo first half no watu na second half ya chance ya dimma ya na tena wo so se che na Cristiano Ronaldo only 30 years no abemu ano wahye Ronaldo wahye 479 goals or 30 years no nintra to no akosuru ye papa out of a year 567 games so abono was 479 goals and making 103 assists na just Ronaldo no abemano ejina na so ye pa na Thomas Tuchel and I can say e kamia say England born no boy ya na die mfa kwemo na do na nim say mre the Three Lions kwako tutu memre so ho ba game ne ba na wie no na o ma wini 2-0 pe na Thomas Tuchel akasa kakra o se kwan ya England for na efa so bobo no clear direction kwan o mefa so defend clear time o mefa kwan o mefa so e attacking so clear o se enene positive kakra and also etimi epiemo e game no kan na sha no so next game o mo kwako shia Serbia nyame adom e de chena na sa game no so be ba so dendentian yara won sem de na Liverpool for say ma gay no time mo pen na twem time mo pen na wamba no ehia de January o betimi ede bibia akoto mu honom yese no ano no wie kra ene nkoma kakra efi Liverpool aso e ba yara won sem de finally Andrew Nana jatum say ne okwakopie mo Trabzonspor Daily Mail and this story no abaka makama pa Andrew Nana to Trabzonspor Turkey League no mo na yesi ska oji Manchester United aso ye no okwo no ma ×2 and abemano so ebetimi aje ede abona ta so no steady atenase di ehun se otra ho awanhwa obezama bench ye pa intene Andrew Nana enso ebuna ketemo akopie mo kama the Turkey League ni ma jara won sam ade na Tottenham Hotspur na say na beto Jazet club no for sale boho nkomo kakra ne na mase ne say no kra bi anim sansam no hururada sam no kra bi anim a ene Tottenham Hotspur omonyo omadwen say ene omo ba beton team no ho ene kakra no so every Tottenham Hotspur so ba ye bom ene anopay na won so wati bi kama ho na unim say Formula 1 ye ramu round 16 eno Italian Grand Prix no eno and a course so over this weekend na ene Max Verstappen proud to the game and I say proud to the race na pole position no ojina pumping unim say since 2019 obi anywhere wagina pole position etimi atwa so akọ winning main race no ho na nei Max Verstappen record ho no ma enei ono so etimi eruam kama otumi edin kunim na say enete ono ene lead here Lando Norris etwa so ene fempo no Oscar Piastri and so etimi etwa so this time around yenya McLaren 1 and 2 na mum yenya McLaren 2 and 3 honoma yare on sem ede Emma Collins Boami na yemfa driver standing no ento so tafa na do na hu de akọ ne ba e won hyehyɛ ahodo a ɛno nso ɛkɔ so Formula 1 ni mo na say ene tie driver standing no da so kama pa fato so Oscar Piastri and leading driver standing no with 324 points. McLaren and Ochini Shine ne teammate a friend Lando Norris and a top and also leading second position or bear 293 points and also etimi emeki Max Verstappen and so Red Bull Oracle Red Bull and also etoso miensa 230 points and also etimi enya George Russell Mercedes Mercedes Otoso and 194 points and we make Ferrari fono and etwasu fifth position Charles Leclerc ono etoso enum 163 points and FM pono Brenyani pano Lewis Hamilton 7-time world champion Otoso insia 117 points jada wonsem edema Isaac Jamo etoso enkron etwaso sa na say na team stand no esifa etie still McLaren fono leading with 617 points. Ferrari etoso mienu 280 na chese omo buomumu kra ati timu kra unim say 24 race and yebeko out of 24 no yako 16 dada inti akabe 8 race no ma and also yebeko Red Bull 4 etoso and 9 239 points and also etimi enya ne kama now yembu yaketemo na yenremu kumabi the Flashing Meadows US Open 2025 final no women single no say and Arina Sabalenka and Amanda Anisimova and they share so it could be a 6-3 7-6 in favor of Arina Sabalenka and also etimi defending a title no kama prize money no na $5 million and Arena Sabalenka and so etimi enya na okase kakra after sen kunimdie no edemano o say yes 2025 na se no enyama bebre and eko editia no o hwe Grand Slam ahodo a otimi elusu ye especially the Australian Open final na otimi lusu ye no o say ha ne ye pa nti obam no na chese o confidence pa se ne ahwere ne ne ko na mmom ne da nanim de obehwa aboa se obetimi adi nkunim mo a ono so etimi ejina na so pampen etimi edi nkunim na kama na big game na nkasa ekoso kama eda kwasiara no ewo Ata Ash Stadium na enye fedi agro proud to hear the game no na nipa bo dompe mo hono no na enye fedi agro kra na Yannick Sinner world number 1 on Carlos Alcaraz world number 2 proud to the game no obi anim say Alcaraz wini ahwebe ohuri akosoro akoda apempem se pan number 1 no na okwa occupy honom game na shas ya first set na Alcaraz anchen wadjuma 6-2 second set na Sinner bemu 6-3 na efempo third set no na Alcaraz asanye na wadjuma 6-1 and efempo last set no Alcaraz at the proper cra 6-4 honoma Carlos Alcaraz and so etimi edin kunim kama honoma yada wonsem de amount na also the prize money no na $5 million and Carlos Alcaraz and so etimi enya kama ho inti 2025 4 major Grand Slams no wafamienu and Yannick Sinner and so etimi afamienu kama honum kainasha no Australian Open no apemu a yefan Yannick Sinner and etimi edin kunim and efempu no owura mu kama Wimbledon and osan woso apemu a yefan Carlos Alcaraz edg and efempu no Carlos Alcaraz and so etimi ag the French Open no and wasan beji at the US Open kama honum a yede wonsem at Obiba Poakwa we so na yedi amano nsem na sini na aka bi ato aso kama pa.
This is the home of champions. Charlie, today be my lucky day. I just download the Betika app for Google Play Store where I do some small deposits. No, boom, Betika dash me 100% free bet today paper. So me, I place my bet sharp. I no go door. Aye, so make you no slack. Download the Betika app now and grab your free bet. Remember, terms and conditions apply.
This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Bet responsibly, not for persons below age 18. Gaming can be addictive.
number one everywhere you go. Big goal for the friends and the family. Big goal, big refreshing moment. Big goal for the kids and the adults. Big goal, boys and girls with a drink up. Big goal, everywhere the party day. Big goal, we go mash up the place with it. Big goal, greatest in every battle. Big goal, big goal, big goal, big goal, big goal, big goal. Greatest in every battle. Big refreshing moments.
Beagle drink. Big refreshing moment. Another quality product from Trillium Industries. This advert is FDA approved.
Alone, we can only go so far. But when we move together, there's no limits to where we can go. Together, we move with joy. We move to our own beats. We move with the natural goodness of Malta Guinness. A feel-good refreshment with vitamin B1, B2, B3, B5, and B6. Grab a bottle of Malta Guinness now and feel the vim. Malta Guinness, we move. Always check out for the Made in Ghana symbol. This advert is FDA approved.
Enti Shenenson FM me pass on the 25th of September ye ba Nima Madina Station ye the Happy on Wheels ena Bremo Ghana Sansu na ye ba ye the H&H Gary Mix so ba ye be mama kan bi ahwe aswahwe de papa weekend mi so bi hwe ye kama pa. And you can't afford to mix this edition of the Happy on Wheels. Shannon so say Baswe Wanima Madina Station 2 to 6 p.m. on the 25th September 2025. Be there, be heard. Happy on Wheels, your voice, your power. And Shannon so far for mame. Sanso any Mekai October 2015. Yeah, it was Salvation Congregation, it was Mount 7.
So next month, 10 years.
Next month, 10 years. 10 years.
What Frank famous very wedding, but so you're best man.
Until sa wedding, na minimum class sa na yere class minimum no.
Oh,
yes.
Oh, so no minimum.
Yes, na minimum. In fact, na down for pa still our waware madam for kra Portia.
Ah, Portia.
Portia is madam for pa. Or no so mini Portia ni ku nyina na sorry.
Oh, okay.
The same
Portia,
sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, Portia.
Yeah,
na say na minimum no. Say na minimum no until wedding na me hu say Sir Frank ene ware me madam for any mini aba no. So Frank, good to see you.
Fantastic. Good to see you too, bro. Yeah.
Na Germany to say
oh nyamiado bibia boko.
Abusianfo ne ho ye.
Nyamiado.
Bia ho ye wife ni nkwala ni nyina bibia ye kama Frank Bestman asempa onzo oyire se okoi se ne yire mo ye miensa yes ne yire mo ye miensa okay o de ba kwa ka ho a minimum ba ko no 4 no fourth one minimum no
mo hwe na mo pa ba ko ma no na
debi se de o bi yentimi mpe ba ko ma no debi de dia ma ni nyina wase ho And Frank, now o blaster insi.
Oh.
Yeah, qualify na.
A difficult, a very difficult task, but I still believe say boys omunim what is at stake. Say kobo Chad game about 90% of Ghanaians they thought so that game ni dey fala.
Na say na fala anso.
And you know, and I say Black Stars head coach Otoado in the press conference. And I say obe blame ye na because that was the perception. And say it do come na it so game we dey. So but the good thing is that almost say who say Mali game no a difficult one. And you know a man of that confidence and he say Ome win game no dey Ghana for. And I also have that belief say they know what is at stake. Mali, they are not coming into this game with like say, oh, yeah, Babo Bobby Biakeke. Judging from the fact, it says Sisiano, almost who say they can qualify. So yeah, much Comoros and the confidence in which they are playing with now no a top notch. And say what in if ye not Niger abeshow ewa Ghana. What in if ye ema Angola abeshow Ghana. What in if ye ni Sudan abo draw Ghana. And then I just a Mali forcing to be meshow. But the difference is say the pedigree of Malians, you know, so almost so no, almost a powerhouse of African football.
Sure.
And so meeting them, and then that confidence, and say the boys will come to the party and then deliver for Ghanaians. But any better sa Emma Ghana, day, but I still see say Black Stars ebe winner. But it's unfortunate. Say, look, we have all the materials. She age our boys see or modi bobo see Uko Europe. You start the season. Just 2-3 matches. Look at the performance, top-notch performance from these players. Then they come to Ghana and play abysmally. Then you ask yourself, say, is it about the players or more mentality about Ghana? And I say the technical direction and then because look, Prince, when was the last time Black Stars made a back-to-back performance, good performance? When was the last time?
Back to back. And the word is back to back.
Yeah. When was the last time? And the winia Ochinanona Akoye BBL. But these are good players. I say you put your mood together at any given time. We should be expecting quality football at the same time, a good scoreline. Not just a Black Stars abobo. You win it 2-1 and it's a 1 and it's a 2-3-0. No, it should come with quality football. This is Ghana. And it's a one child air bobo. One in Niger air bobo. Now you have to struggle to even get a point. Then Charlie, we have a long way to go. And for me, I would say, sir, Coach Otuado, look, most Ghanaians ain't new confidence.
Asempa Kanwaha anopese say when we need game way and then you and you see a man about press conference cry no obema
excuses
excuses
journalist baku bisane say is he under pressure say lose game we ya osuro say bia if you phone be jana kwan so he's not under pressure ohun say you normal or ye na juma obisu bisane say wo buy in a competitive way, 15 matches we win 5, how about draw 5, we lose 5, or so start and Kashi and you know who say there's nothing at stake. You know, the juma ni the amano into a yene juma football or we near but as a sort see the mentality and ukawa Black Stars you crab it down. What will be that? And you know Ghana. This was not Ghana. And no 2006. Is that the performance and the Black Stars said Ghana for? No, 2010. And so no as a former player, now as a coach. Who bought and they say who are Dortmund. Look at the quality of football at Dortmund football. Now over Black Stars are you and then team no kone nim kakra the next match na tia for so you know consistent first 11. So Black Stars players we dear.
Kata weni a unim say we mu an bebo.
Defense. And then Salusu Onijiku. The next time na Jikune Obifufro. No, there's that kind of inconsistency with your team no more. And say if no after this game, media I believe say we need game say that minus ni bia nke bedin but akoye Mali no boys rank say nim say you lose game we ya your chances of going to the World Cup are very difficult. So they will come into the party. But after this game, bro, you kwakobo Madagascar, you kwakobo then Comoros,
Ghana, na Central African Republic.
Omodi enu omwe there be Central African Republic.
No.
Yeah, Madagascar dey enu omwe.
You be Central African Republic.
Yeah. Madagascar dey enu omwe. Omodi ye kwasho omwe the last qualifier.
Yes.
You see. And these two nations, already,
very true.
Comoros, a show, a fee. Oba has our confidence. Or show AFCON. Yes.
2019.
And see, our that confidence, our that belief in it, say, oh, Ghana, see ye be moi, many Ghana bebo, meshano. And the Central African Republic, Ghana, we have to struggle to beat them. And you know, a dear assurance.
And only show me 4-3 no. 4-3. 4-3. Central African 4-3.
And you crown opponents say, "We should give me critically." Now, your best should have been draw.
Yeah.
So we should year pa.
Yeah.
So, and you know, media, me say after this game, when you didn't hear I say the Ministry of Youth and Sports, or money like the performance, no money in John.
Coach, you know.
Yes, and even the corridors of government. And see, after this game, I saw money in the tenancy. See a qualifier, so no one or the Eco World Cup. I say, money in the tenancy. Now, money in the Casa because look, you be qualified. You be go US. You be go to say Qatar near Siabefi.
Group stages near Befi.
Near Siabefi. No, yes, I saw MKE. We have the materials. So Ghana. I mean, see, if Germany, they ask you, say, but you have these young boys playing very well in Europe. But why is it that your national team is not doing well?
Struggling.
What is the problem? So, and it's our national team, so it affects players in Ankasa. And they boys see any good starts in their various European leagues.
You know.
Say, Yane Chad Aquacobo draw. Si etinefie ni lose against Mali and see a draw. Psychologically, it will affect the mentality of the players going back to their
clubs. Yeah. And Ike, we saw what the AFCON qualifiers did to Kudus. His confidence, even at West Ham.
Of course. And you know, I believe say coach, you know, Owejumaya, and Rawashana say too much pressure on him. Too much pressure.
Or try to allay the fears, or try to post a picture. So I'm not under pressure, but indeed,
he's under pressure. Face to face, that was my first time, and who said he's under so much pressure.
He's under so much pressure.
But on one case, I will call this pressure on himself, you know. But say if you follow all the support. Nasa won't to me and deliver with the materials I want at this juncture there. Then, bro, on one case as a coach, he should advise himself. Look, is it not surprising? Say, Obiti say Ransford Yabuak in his Dolpha. Oba has foul. Hamburger is Viniti Mobwa. The guy is playing very well, but Oba Black Stars on to me more. And say, no, maybe say coach and he say. Under the tenor of Black Stars, which me are convincing a lot of Ghanaians are more born in Germany to come and play for Ghana. But consistency no new. As we speak, there's no single player which me do say or ye number like or ye starter and then say or ye integral part of the Black Stars. Patrick Pfeiffer, where is he now? Ransford Yabuak in his Delpha or he. Stefan Ambrosius or Infa. So now Yakwako Fre Derek Atakun Edinaba. On also so buy no. And maybe say is he going to have his first cap for Ghana? Only must more kind. Not knowing that Charlie switch
and so now Busan is our question.
Oh,
answer no be can nationality switch no.
Me be Busan is our question because na me ni baby am free eba.
Okay.
Till me be because boy, you know, to be honest with you, he didn't want to come.
I see.
Yes. Or convince the pa ye. Then he will come. Or kwachad or kwakwatena bench. Giving him excuses say ne way you know and go through. And no Monday and I must say more train say a baba. Ebakrana, what is the assurance say? Ubenya the confidence to play him. He just coming to sit at the bench and say one shoko and the boy no.
Me sure that but I hear say he's a very good player.
That one I must be honest with you. He's a very good player. But as you say Obetumi I jelly with the current Black Stars team.
Integration, you know.
Yes, because look, bro, say Uhu Ransford Yabuak in his Dolpha, bomber has power. He's the reason why, to be honest, Omo qualified back into the German Bundesliga after 8 years in the Bundesliga too. He's the reason. He scored as many as 13 goals. He was the second top scorer for the club.
As a midfielder.
Yes. He was the second top scorer for the club. Assist, almost say 8 was a 7. So he was scoring back to back away. And you see, there's one thing I say your coaches, you know, omusua every boy, you know, that the tanker handlers, you know. Look, the tanker handlers of Hasfal, Hamburger SV, omu matches omu use boy, you know, especially away matches. Oh boy, she goes this year. Then when they come home, be a normal starting from the bench. But getting to the last part of the season, he was the man for the occasion. He was the man. But Oba Black Stars are on Timimbo. And you know why? Beginning, you know, Omomano be about 10 minutes, 5 minutes. And then Obe Timidi. Okay, Daniel Kofichre. I spotted Kofichre. And I made it about to social media. It was then. And I said, through that, and Mpinufoni bi hu ya omo ye we ya na obaye. What kind of first game over Cape Coast? I think so be you Kudus prior.
Yeah.
Oh boy, you know. Kofaso onya die be no makofo na vi jama bonus lega 2. But at a point in time, so okay
onya a place in the team. It was brilliant.
He was becoming the darling boy of the team, and it's so unfortunate say for the past 2 years unkickable. This season no coach come assurance say everything is okay, but yesterday Pokal or Mobi. You about 2 matches
in the Bundesliga.
Nowhere to be found. It's so sad. Look, and what share Patrick Pfeiffer up to date on Timimbaye? What is the reason? What share Stefan Ambrosius, Yeko UK, no more than a call. Akwako Bokakra. The next call up, no more general. Until this boy, Derek Atakuno, now what that perception say, until ne uncle Baku, on also if Germany about no Kobe Stadium, or Kumasi, or Monam Kwanso Moba. They have to convince the boy. So, Benye Biabo. Until just imagine, say, and that's a boy now Mobia. Or Kwa no minds or Baka and Papa, say, or Mama Gana Bium. Also, Mono that free mentality. No. So, until I say, yeah, careful. Say, wouldn't say boy need a good what the number? Give him the opportunity to play. Obono went to me and more, no abuse went to me and more. So when no crampono, Inaki, you've given him so many opportunities. Meboa. How many goals in the neck Magana? Or by how many goals?
Washe 1.
Look.
Oh, Washe 2.
But Inaki Black Stars, how many years in it? As a top striker, and they say as a top winger.
So about 2021 ahead of 2022 FIFA World Cup.
But in that me I always say need the now to say Mohamed Salisu do baby I mean who say kama because okay those times are not in Naki Jina and nine so those times na Black Stars Black Stars. 24 fight so many boy way. Yes, they chased him for so many years. This boy,
in fact, less than a year, Obejia Tum saw Bebama Blasters or your interview. I remember me Brignani Alan Aheya Huajuma. Or your interview say he doesn't feel Ghanaian.
Of course, yes.
And this is the expression you will see. Look. You busa no specific question. Oh, you're Ghana ni. Obe pesa obe bo the Blasters ana. I say no, because he doesn't feel Ghanaian.
But also so you're Ghana. Oh, you're Ghana. So ma me do we try desert here Spain.
But I say he doesn't feel Ghanaian. So they are Ghanaian players and they feel like Ghanaians. I won't beat me abo.
You see,
less than a year now about so Uncle World Cup.
Yeah, need the name say Kama and a hunting because oh yes. Yes, because team athletic.
Na say about passing.
Oh, it's not about passing. It's passing by. Prince, and you passing.
Or you go poacher. So odi ball no. So odi goal ni man.
Goals I know she like.
Ono operating from the wings. Yo. But ono say Jesse Nukra Ghana Jesse Nukra so. Or me you started season so Washana. He's doing well with the club. Bilbao. Yes. He's always that type of person.
He's always done well with Bilbao.
Yeah. So until say you share Saudi any year because player no say opeso bomber Ghana na kuma mo no obebo Salisu on say also need no at a point need the metina say because or say ni tender age no nanka opportunity be a senko the ball Ghana 17 and omudi 9 until now he was pissed off. Already one case on your Ghana ni. But don't say Salus to cross over Black Stars no. Unse shada nkuyiza. And if you're the club Monaco.
The last game of Boma I think the last but one game of Boma Ghana then Obrepa Libya against Sudan. Yeah. Sudan Libya. I know your AFCON qualifiers. Obrepa.
But you see in all this you point the figures at your friend is saying, the coach. My more critical example, how to folk. Didi Dramani Oba, how many months in here?
So Didi came in May.
But the house Boboa. Who say that party, who say we impacted certain philosophy into the team. Recently, me call training grounds and we call training grounds now we show the shape of our team now. And one of my group of so. Boys, so no, I buy into the system, no. Even though you're too early there, but at least, I mean, normally Olympics, ball, but has tactically they were there. Certain players, they said Martin Kakari say, at a point, the boy went off totally. But he's the darling boy of the team. And as a coach, so you're the team number one. As I said, who to me make it certain way be obi able say players way. Charlie coach no create to me idea. A peja omo modern one. But Black Stars omo be few mo na akoya bibia.
No, but Frank, I can make a case for Otuado and say how many days enunya these players. These are national team football. National team football is completely different from a year club football. Did there be only players in a co-training? Sometimes almost training twice a day. Otuado players bad.
You know why I disagree with you? The Ben here point to Otuado. This is in the second stint with the Black Stars.
The second coming.
No, even the first start. At least the crop of players, on your my Jumache. And by this time, Otto should stamp his authority with him also.
I agree with you.
Even though
Mami Musa will say, do you struggle to refill your water dispenser? Do you struggle when fetching water to cook from your dispenser bottle? Say questions way, yes, dear, worry no more. Say Jibu drinking water aba at the amount. Yes, specially designed 20 liters bottles, buying two variants. Bako dispenser, the DC dispenser. Machine so ena ba konso no bottle no ene de tap the pipe no yibi ahye ho a obetimi de asi o kitchen ana ho na ene ububu ni saa enti hye ne nso saa efa emame ewo ho ni nyina ne se nsukrogen ene de ma na wanom na obetimi asan de wo 18.9 liters bottles no ade aba beji 20 liters design specially design bottle na ye new skebia Jibu ye refill bottles any dispenser machines e dey ama corporate businesses e wo 9 African countries Ghana eka ho bi nti hyɛ ne nso ɛfɛma me oba Ghana ha yɛwɔ about 9 sites airport North Legon Adenta Osu Asalam Down Dansuman Sotum ɛna afei Madina Baby amabobo boy nyina sɛ ɔhɔ na apɛ sɛ woyɛ distributor na reseller of a product agibuwo ni nyina frɛ number 0302 528 669 Jibu a better life. Messi and ye be fire a ye malia momo smoothness level pa. Ye bomb a cabin, you know, an army and some when you saw I'm clear. Could you say for down Cabessia clear? A soccer bet is say for a great opportunity to win even when you are losing. And no a soccer chance. For 10 plus matches, now making sure say us that's how much is our friend, you know. 1.30 or even higher. You lose one game, you reward 3 times your stake. Until Uchan 50, I amount 150, Uchan 100, I amount 300, Uchan 1,000, I amount 3,000 Ghana cedis. Way a soccer bet, a soccer chance. Terms and conditions apply. And that Vimono, a Mortar Guinness and a Blasters at the Bay of Vimono. Look, and penny for Moon Pe Mortar Guinness in Ibi Emma Blaster for no Vimono Emra. Essence a Mortar Guinness and a very revitalizing or Mona Mom a great taste of a year vitamin B. And as a B vitamins in our Mortar Guinness in na nourish with a natural goodness and not a Mortar Guinness. And idea the nourishment in a 12 Ghana cedis, bottle a 12 Ghana cedis. Now me pache will say, oh, twa, make sure say proudly made in Ghana symbol no a bonitini so say a bottle a bonitini so a cana a bocane so baby are you too free no. Mortar Guinness we move. And then one year the move ya ko stadium ako chamali for no. Me see a stadium be de bruta. I can hear we could do watch 80 million. And the match we pa I can home funny the am yo. And can you be ya near ma. I some me makra madam say na me mafie me ho nti medadwuma mo na tie ono Mortar Guinness no na make sure say the imported ones are free Nigeria ba no na ye twam kura ye protect local businesses ye create jobs ye support Ghana industry ye boost your economy no na fe ya showcase your natural and also your national pride. Mortar Guinness no made in Ghana by Ghanaians for Ghanaians. Yebe fire ne papa na special atnase na watnase die unim se asem we wo kromu eye blasters be pacho ye mfa bibia me mixe blasters no asem bi eni ho obomofo pan ene de ne nam ahugya so ena okuchu to ado anso ana ne nam enu e ono ana wakodi nkomo papa ipa ene
oba ya na pressure on so ana nkomodie no
pressure hom
because
Frank de no wo ho me enu na me ni ho bi ba utia even the voice mu kra no ai ke the voice mu kra kire se papa no pressure on so no so say pressure bia ni no so but special tenase special for every fie kakra near monitor na afie yemetenase na
mama Frank so akwaba
yes Frank jam pepa
ekru no ko mo ne had difference kakra o difference won be ano wa sisi ya na wa hwe
oh na me ya say Ike Frank wa meto yen sama yen sama na buy wa meto ye winter mum
winter winter you know wo mu kakra
dabi ye winter na ye wo mu no
ena na nyu sa no
say winter So we there be say after August you see I say yes my she.
Hey Frank, what me to say weather no. Na ye kama pa.
So what you must ante no.
Na ekede ye niam pa.
So na ho achenti you see na hade no be nyunu enche da nye nyunu pa ama no.
Especially the fire cobra.
But I say ebra so see ewura ye man mu nsem aworo kakra enne said the prince eka en bibia no about the Black Stars as fufuro bia news obi aso enye de obi aso no nti no esi ewuram na fe ye man mu nsem aworo a yetimi ebo anomede ne nyina etimi ebro ba ma meka wo say high sense meka cho say na so ye na niam nyina no papa ewo na high sense wo hui no say uja na chi a wakotwa jawajo ne nyina ne say wo niam pa ewo ho sisi amene wo ka say no wo de fie niam a ye de ye adwuma de anyinam kane a efam no bia ba go free microwave ekosi tv na tv no na me bon content ma kan ho asem kakra de ama wo no wa hunu say de si ko what the refrigerators be about mini okoko ansan no de gene mpewa e dansoma apart from some yen dansoma on dansoma heavyweight commentator ni nyina no wasan kope sleek free gb no de siwa e maya ne be wura no dom sa fa so atim say yes omu wie nso a still ahoro no yeri nyina etimi komesa nsem ye boyiri na make sense no enei laser tv na baso asempam no omo peke mu po no omo chese no na boa omo e wo omo ani ma tese de picture no ana video no nipa ni gina wani pepepe and afi offices ahodo a moye presentations ahodo and ampacho church groups ahodo a muhia touchboard akese pa e de adwuma ni nyina no high sense e de laser tv na atimi about 300 inches ekosi 150 inches nti boyiri ba bia wo bia no utimi hunu enema yi nti to anamo na bra omo aso e mepacho make say no wato nkrabata na peti ba bi bebre uba enkran na say greater Accra na o East Legon Kisima na Chimota more and afi North Industrial Area Accra Opera Square Tudu mepacho Dansuma La Paz West Hill Small Broadcasting Kaswa and mepacho Junction Mall Air Committee 1 Committee 25 and amahian so betimi ehu omo a we nyina okopiem Kumasi so de abacha o kanehia hu se Kumasi adum and Kumasi adum post office on afi Kumasi tafo de bi amkasa ahembro no mu wa obehu omo na afi mankasim takra de takwa obwase kofoedua hohoi sunyane na afi tamale ene techima nyina no so no ubetimi ehu omo ene gisem ene se wo mahoma no ubeti apusu 0302550000 afi social media pages Facebook Instagram and afi X and asset Twitter YouTube ni nyina no kwa ubetimi ehu omo high sense everyday prices for everyday people me pacho ene ye gina Black Stars and sense no so na yefrasie dia yefrasie na afi yenhwe said your coach Otu Ado etimi adin nkomo de di kan no Chad e match ne ekobo ye no ye ko atipako bia de ball ba akoto ne yonkwatre no ena sa drofo bo pin no misa se o apani ye basa game we mu no Ghana fo nyina ball na amko ball e wo Chad no o mani anhyeda anye ho isa se edru ba bi mo ye eye kokwasa saa ena timi betimi beti na nke betimi ya hye mo na no sa asem no o ka ho asem Chad no
98.9.
So, as you just said, the whole team, everybody was very disappointing after the draw and chat. The expectation was high for us to win, and we were disappointed. We analyzed the game very well and hope that we learned out of this, and we surely, I'm very, very sure we'll show another face here in Accra. It's easier to play at home with our spectators supporting us, pushing our last percentage out of the bodies of the players, but also to play in the evening on grass. It's a different face of the players. I hope that we learned out of the mistakes we did against Chad, and the good thing is at the end we still have it in our own hands. We have to keep the pace high. It will be very, very difficult against Mali and good shape. So I'm looking forward for tomorrow.
And some outdoor ultimately too. For Chad match, the leadership in the team no crown. And what's something saying? And your leadership so one ever captain by Janasa and Nemum. Our partners one a yes signing Ankasa Mudi anymore. Send it here.
Game. And like I said, as long as we have it in our own hands, I'm very, very positive, and we have to still keep it in our own hands. And for this, we have to win tomorrow. So I will never make. I can underline what you said, but I will never make statements about who will play or who not. It's not against you, but I don't want to want Mali to know who will play. So I will never make any statements about players who are playing and players who are not, and it's always also good to surprise the opponent. So that's why I'm sorry for that. Yeah, I mean, it's in general we have different kind of leaders. It's important that our captain Jordan is there. And addresses. He has the experience also. This is what I need also from him because my voice, I don't know if you can hear, it's also now is almost gone. But in the stadium, I can shout. They don't hear me. They don't hear me. So we need leaders on the pitch who can also push the players on the field, in each and every action, especially when the last minutes arrive. And so it's always good to have a lot of leaders, like Jordan, like Thomas, like Jico on the pitch. And I hope we have our last training and now make the decisions and we see who will play.
We and some more penny I friend Otuado Tene Edema Black Stars no etimi enkomodiem no odana di yemfa no so free on afa yemfa ni nchemu abrante ba ko ana Frank Jam eba ye no ka ne wansam ye Atakun na Atakun won sensem no edoso pa na manfo bi sanso sa abrante ye a waye foforo team no mukra no wadwenkyere ene sade a team po e won ho no etisan.
Also, Derek, we didn't get the FIFA approval. At that point, we were hoping that we got it, and up to now, we didn't get it. I'm hoping that it will come tomorrow morning. This is the status quo. The rest, in general, we are always open for any kind of players who are from Ghanaian descent. I always say it's not about local players, it's not about players from outside or who are born in the diaspora. It's about quality, and we are looking for all kind of players. And at the end, I have to choose. Like I said, there were a lot of difficulties, not only with Derek. Thomas Partey was sick. Jico had to go for a medical check in Moscow. So, and we have other injuries, but it's not an excuse. We should have definitely at least when we lead won this game, and we have to do better, like I said.
I know, and in some more kafa abratia Atakun. I want to say now if I show you nation is so. Send me aduma non so pepepe and a match no ebeba so. Praise we know say ultimate na ye bibi because ya kwasa abane de say ne say o hwe na ugyinam na ye bibi kokwa say odidi me it's as a bible na kra ka say mon hyemodifo eyam man na watimi ahyenkom enti kwai bia so no the heavyweight commentator Kora Stadium one say na fu etimi hyema na niema etimi ekoye na fe ni potom so ye de answer kra na
ene de oyodifo
oh na so na ejina akono eto ana we dey asempa bebo a
enti oyodifo mi busa so uso oyodifo
ono na ma commentary ni
you dey to aso
ade a wo kan say dey odifo
Sir John nyamemfa ne crazy was say son to you
ono ene the heavyweight commentator obehwe na fe odifo ba akopo obegina agoprama no so said the players ne mpo ni nyina no watimi adanadi am watimi ahunti no so pepepe na fe watimi akohwe se bibia no live commentary na yatimi ade ato so na mi wura mu no papa your friend Otuado nkasa wie tie asamba ko a amanfo fi so World Cup no kra na se lusu e kra still you were 3 points in there was see nyanru ho tima amanfo nyene say yakodu World Cup no.
Yeah, like I said, the game is gone. There's nothing we can do about it. We have to learn as fast as possible. It's not always easy because if we see these late goals, there are always different people are involved. And some of those players are not there. And now this game, there were other people involved who are not there in the other game. So I can't blame it on the team as such, because it's not always the same players playing. But surely we have to do better. And like I said, we don't have time. We have to learn quick, very, very quick. And what I expect, at least if we don't have a good day, is to stop them from shooting at goals. And we have to do everything we can. And I told even before the Chad game, and my problem is, in general, even when no matter who I speak to, all Ghanaians, before we played against Chad, don't worry, And the problem is, if this kind of mentality also from the media was addressed was Chad, who's Chad, if this gets a little bit, just 1% in the brain of a player, we have a big problem. So I urge people, we are not at the World Cup yet. We have to fight for this. We have to give our lives for this. We are not there yet. No way. And our opponents, they will do everything to stop us from going there. Game by game, no matter who. No underratings, nothing. Mali, I'm sure nobody will underrate them. Everybody knows they're good. So I'm not worried. So I know we will put everything in. But we have to be concentrated till the last minute. And I was a little bit
I know I ɛyɛ nsɛm a otimi ɛde tu edwa ɛwɔ ɛhɔnom na miwie ɛwɔ naso ɛ amanfoɔ so papa w'adwuma a woyɛ no franka gya mokrase wadwene ɛwɔ onimdeɛ wɔ adwuma no ho no sisi deɛ ɔmo nhyɛ dan ho ne yie ebinom kora so aka sɛ adwuma a wodie deɛ 7 producer asɛ wabɔn kakra ɛwɔ ho na usuo sɛ nayi ana wonyini sɛ nayi betumi apamo so no ɔnyɛ krado mpo sɛ si apamo na statistics ɔwɔ no ɛha no.
These statistics are of no use, especially when we have friendly games in between where we use all kind of players to test. I don't think really usable in terms of, oh, this coach did that and this coach did that, and I'm not afraid of anything, just God's, and I'm very sure we show a different face and we will win, and then, your question will be not of use.
Na adeɛ baako a yɛfiri hɔ na afei yɛde yɛn akyerɛ mu ɛwɔ wɔn a ɛne ɔmo bɛbɔ Mali no hɔ ɛyɛ coach a yɛfrɛ no Tom Saint Fit ɛde nsɛm kakra to dwa ɔsi yɛ ka kyerɛ Ghanafoɔ sɛ nnɛ no ɔbɛhyɛ Ghanafoɔ wɔ yɛn ankasa yɛ fans anim sɛdeɛ Niger etimi bɛyɛ bi ɛwɔ ha no eti yɛn hyɛ no nso owie no ɔde to dwa sɛ ɔno kɛtokura ko ebire bi abɛsene kɔ na adwuma no bɛda ɔno ne kasae 48 hours nanso no ɛyɛ 4 to 5 hours nanso ne nyinaa no wɔatumi amfa adwuma no ama no na nkasɛ no nso kyerɛ sɛ ebia wota Ghana na bibi sa na emom wagye tumi ye pa sɛ de na ɔfata na ɔde ma na ɛno yɛ nsɛm a otimi ɛba owie na ɔsɛ ka sɛ Ghana ɛnkɔ AFCON no asɔke no papa isa sɛ Ghana ɛne Nigeria yɛ amamienu a sɛ yɛbɔ AFCON ɔmo ho hia wɔ mu pa ti sɛ anya akwanya nkɔ a ɛno ɛha adwen deɛ mede twa to na afei yasɔre na matumi seboɔ ɛyɛ abrante a yɛfrɛ no ɛyɛ Aminu. So
Happy FM 98.9.
70 owie ya Man City for fan $1 million almost dollars and a timiko piemu was sa transfer him na Aminu and your man shut down ko yamano omo aye free agent a branch and say there enra Bechem United na say sa video no ho abomode na fa to so mame Bechem United omo timi unveil no officially edne to ho kama pa na branch no say there one eye Bechem United e ba be di juma enra and omo de ne ho nsem no etimi editu dwan yemfa sa kwanya we so na yemfa nsem ni si ya Obiba Poakwa bra otumi na ade ma me no high sense ne so me mu edeme koy high sense everyday prices for everyday people.
And no credit those here high sensor, the about chimney television, refrigerator, chest freezer, air conditioner. Now so unim say your laser TV, gas cooker, washing machine, smartphone, sound system, water dispenser, microwave, blender, rice cooker, kettle, iron, air fryer, kakrebim ponono. So to adie ewe ho, in few numuntem, se hote chima, ne free yania, fabra, yensi mawa, yabese sama. Se so the high sense showrooms no, ebu organa fanenina, into bibina opatwa, banaiko, neko dear, ebi one crying, tama, kumasi, takrade, takwa, mankesim, obuase, sunyane, techima, tamale, hohoi, kofodia, ebuone da fomboko, edemao, siya ka high sensor, ni echre die echeno, die ye papano, die ense nyinam kaniano, die feno, ne ya befono. Bibina upenchrimua, freye, 0302-550000. Anakwa abefo anansentinta anaso. Ubenya highsense.com.gh. Yawo Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, any YouTube so. And also share High Sense Ghana. High Sense, the anibu so be abotom enono.
Tovila Water Solutions. Tovila Water Solutions. If in a water treatment you define it. Tovila Water Solutions. Technical support for your water systems. Tovila Water Solutions. Water research deo, training deo. Tovila Water Solutions. Water dispensers, drinking water supply. Tovila Water Solutions. We they provide safe water for your homes, companies, industries, communities, government and non-governmental organizations.
When it comes to customer satisfaction and professionalism in water solutions, Tovila Water Solutions is the #1 in Ghana. You can contact us on 055-2490-864. We are located at Titegu, Accra, Ghana.
Alone, we can only go so far. But when we move together, there is no limits to where we can go. Together, we move with joy. We move to our own beats. We move with the natural goodness of Malta Guinness. A feel-good refreshment with vitamin B1, B2, B3, B5, and B6. Grab a bottle of Malta Guinness now and feel the vim. Malta Guinness, we move. Always check out for the Made in Ghana symbol. This advert is FDA approved. Alone, we can only go so far. But when we move together, there's no limits to where we can go. Together, we move with joy. We move to our own beats. We move with the natural goodness of Malta Guinness. A feel-good refreshment with vitamin B1, B2, B3, B5, and B6. Grab a bottle of Malta Guinness now and feel the vim. Malta Guinness, we move. Always check out for the Made in Ghana symbol. This advert is FDA approved.
Imagine a future where every bridge connects more than just roads, where every investment plants the seeds of prosperity. That future begins at the International Building.
Yes. Luck is everywhere for everyone, yeah. The luckiest. Luck is everywhere for everyone, yeah. When you need some money, you go free hustle, you go brave, but you need some luck today. Just dial *712 hash, make you play the game and win. Oh. Buy for your mama, buy for your papa, buy for your brother and your sister and your crew. From 1 city to 5K, you don't need much, not much to play. Just dial *712 hash, luckiestlotery.com. Play the game, play the luckiest. Oh, luck is everywhere for everyone, yeah. The luckiest. Luck is everywhere for everyone, yeah.
You could be the luckiest. Charlie, Ghana score where I lose my voice. Okay, Charlie, forgive me. Posse G, I'll make it go. What up? What? GH. Black Stars. Lord of mercy. Yeah, what? Charlie, Ghana for Bobo Manakama Puma. Send a Bodega Medica Foga tight corner. The digger you, Jeda was a winner Steven Apia, Prince Boatin, Gomo Reports at Talia. One and never Bagomo Muklemi go Vasia cry, that Chairman Namunga Mosha Jalabia. Better than a person that you may make a Benjamin Pushy, you do know your friend and run. Yo, Mimia soccer fun. The second of Bobo, and I made that could have been pick up a cat. I can't think of Jimmy Pants. Sakodega Palm, a real female whom I dash in the share. I said, I can see him come as some way, match it up to a four, they say to be dear pan. My yard, the crowd will be a A1. But be a Clinton, crowd and a great fan. When I can be the basic from give us a magic hyper, return of a Magedon Blaster.
Not every chairman is a chairman. Being a chairman is more than a title. Enti Frank Jamaba, a chairman is the one who make his woman happy in bed. Or not the madam niha enti wabe krujin or the beko back. A chairman is the one who gets appellations in the morning. Tiandi akosia sempa. And they are no pebia, your bona bodies are. Every chairman would attest that his happiness starts with a kiss. If you want to be a chairman, then you should start with a kiss. Nice feeling. Now, all started with kiss. They are now kiss condoms. And no. O nearest pharmacy, any chemical air store be obenya be enti o de kiss condoms no shasia na o pese ko smooth na ko deeper na afi o de gel no so aka ho na ye kama pa enti our partners at kiss condoms ye damase pa say eneyi moma ye bi ahye ye ho de akọ stadium na ye wi a ye de aye neema. And they be party hard. Scratch we no ba hard na wa mechi ameni asempa no koye. Da foforo ye be kan ho asem. Na emom yi production say men kan kire o say tie omo core values, creativity, innovation, and empowerment. Sir, core values we no transforming every year. Bibi omu ye biya. And say private, say public, say NGO, say socially responsible projects. So you deliver TV commercials, jingles, video and photography. You deliver on commentaries. You deliver on documentaries. Any music videos. Equipment rentals, live streaming, weddings, parties, and after the kike kahunina. Now you deliver you deliver with speed and creativity. Connect with e-productions, e-productions GH. All social media platforms located here in our Salam Down premises of Happy 98.9 FM. It's also and I bet me a friend 0242755323 and I feel so 0302 and I say send you an email eproductions@gma.com and also eproductions capture the moment.
Ghana.
Alright, Emmanuel Fusua Piase or birthday dedication binti meya mano. Ana mema onu ankasa ye na ade. Said the system na ya no be the birthday ba no anya amana waso be ye hyepa. We go score kata. Black stars we come fire. Meka ya wadom wo seresere onim birthday home paso pa. Special enkwai.
Emfaso ni say nipa no Nyankopon ma na kwatenti.
100 a year ticket and wato a oma ye bi ana no pay wote say ye ma omo frɛ ye de ama omo a enchi bi a ticket ne ba bedu ha ne afrɛfrɛ omo frɛ no na ye de ama omo nti ye na the Blasters new boy ye Derek Atakon ti oye bibini broni ni nyina ansɛ oye Ghana ni de ba ye wo no Germany na we jai German national team ni hokora no se oba bebo e de ama Blasters wa ye sa adoye we enti go Blaster go Ghana eno ene ye nsɛm a eye Derek Oka enti Derek ye da wase papa menim se twi no so ote de a but orekumo ebe chirichiri mu ade a kyerɛw ye da wase pa eno enkoma ye nua no tie we na ye mamenchia former sports minister eye Mr Kwame Isaac Kwame Esiama wase ya ban so de ne aba sika no so ne gu bag mu hi e de bi ba akɔ life akɔhwɛ de beku krom ye wia na de be ye nso ne anti Frank nso wa be wa ba de na ekoso
nyame ya aduma this coming Friday.
Okay.
Ye na ye kopie mu ewo Eastern region Koforidua. Koforidua sakwode AstroTurf. Na eho trials kase e baso. Before everybody Ghana no, many my partners and you buy but then kesa me new mobile studio ha say. Me no kese omo edikan e wo Koforidua. So omo ko prepare grounds no. Na ni na say trials no ye baako e wo Germany. Na ye ma Ghanaian players. And it was very successful. Me no kese some of the players I select you omo no. Umenya Kunja to say omo kwesi akan was some of the teams uko Italy uko Poland no most of the players in opportunity and yaba hase no na to say Bani Football Agency Bani Football Agency but obet me be we na mama na the way they record it na to say players between 12 yes nti enuni Bani FC in collabo with African Talent Agency Hamburg and then BE Talent Academy justify your inclusion koso ewo Koforidua sakodia AstroTurf nyame aduma Friday Saturday Sunday and ebaso na say who play or follow within the age we now from 14 to 20 years. Pepacho oba na nyame ya adom na ye select wa you do come back to Germany. Yes, there are so many agents or more players. And you know, ye trainer your friend Christian or a German.
Okay.
Yes, or no so Abba. I just say Owoko for the CCA. And you know, say, oh, player be no for within a Pepacho, Nyamia Duma, Friday, Fanabra, numbers, no, and a desk screen, so no, 055 56 57 2.
And I feel so. BE Talent Academy. And also Hamburg, sir. Yes, and ya kaboom, justify your inclusion. 12 to 14th September 2025.
That's right.
Now age a year range, you know, 14 to 20 years.
That's right.
Venue, you know, Sarkodie AstroTurf, Koforudia, Eastern Region. Registration number no 0205 9633 97. Now Oba be showcase your unique talent.
That's right.
Yeah, forward Frank, what's your form? I do more coin.
The Domo call Europe. The European markets, you know, depending the agent or before, say agents, you know, or let's say Germany, you do call Germany, say Poland, you do call Poland, Italy, you do call Italy. We have so many connections, you do beko. You know, you just have to show your talent. Last week Saturday, na you war, we see Olympic Stadium, Massamai. Yeah, Mohamed Polo, one of the organizers have trials, you know, minimum penny for you, copy more. You selected at least 10 players, but your best chance on also be you bear the final justifier. And to say, Yamia Dominus a final one, so no, you pick one, let you say, and one no, you do echo. You've seen, say, Prince, I dear back when you say, Obi to say, Daniel Free Banny, now about the Swiss top flight. And we move about down. Go for be and the truth of the matter is say your players no say omufiase ekwa bruchra basics no foundation no any ho. Into okwa you struggle to make it unless we are exceptionally good. Or better still, you've passed through the Right to Dream Academy. So apart from that, see, they struggle a lot. Talent in the young people they are made.
Sure.
But what share the foundation now and ye and say free say baby a wabano. I feel so be developing a home. And so no ye discipline to himself. No o taking the BBS serious man obey 2 years obe take Europe by storm. If so no be ye discipline but because baby I know always is here no to be more because basics you know any ho. Even though about how to for your big team ewaha. So yeah no you say you more the foundation no you more the basics so that when they come they'll be able to compete with Mbofo no Mbofo talents na exceptional bia but more the basics no so more pitches are omusi akan wo so and ni sa foundation ni na you good until Gina Park and so and ya gidigidi bia o you only have to apply some kind of sense be
football intelligence.
That is it. So we want to give the young talent in more Ghana has you know that opportunity. Nuntina, my name partners, Yebe PMO, Ewa Hanunti. Yami Aduma, weekend way the action in Ewokofodia. Aside even the trials, no, you invited some teams. Almost so bunch you ever born in a competition form. Okay. You're the giant trophies, Eddie Germany aba medals, Bia Kama, and see the winner no Ebefa trophy no. Na the good thing is say every year we are best aba near this tournament na ba so we ha see nti trophy no we win a o de beko fie but the next edition over sign the aba the third one no, for keeps what they are okay plus medals and then some other incentives are yeah they can ho yeah they aba nti no action ni na wo kofodia Sarkodie AstroTurf me aduma Friday Saturday and Sunday. That's right.
Good. I know ye nua Frank a jam na mote ne nka no. 2025 GMA Japan Motors Corporate Run and Walk no baso. Afi the 15th anniversary of this incredible event. We ye the showcase togetherness of corporate Ghana. Fitness, fun and community. 22nd September 2025 was Silver Star Tower. Now I did you made here to celebrate Kwame Nkrumah Memorial Day. Yeah, we had you made here the 25% of all proceeds called Ghana Blind Union. Obetimia register as individual 100 Ghana cedis. The person register or corporate team of friend number is 0202 0208565397 and after 0206784956. GMA Japan Motors Corporate Run and Walk 15 years of running with purpose. Sponsors a Global Media Alliance, Japan Motors Zen Fusion Consultancy, YFM Lakeside Estate, Happy FM Silver Star Tower, YTV and Happy Silver Star Auto. And Tibekaya on 22nd September 2025. Now I am for the 15th anniversary of GMA Japan Motors Corporate Run and Walk on Emerald. We are gonna party hard. As in now party hard. We are gonna party hard. As in now party hard. And they be party hard. They were across Sports Stadium. Take a pose. 6:30 near Trans build up. Live commentary from Accra Sports Stadium. Kweku and San Albright and the live commentary in Beba. Supported by Happy Sports Team Nina. There's enough ladies about you. So leave the rough stick thing from about you. The party thing is what you're up. We are new way near the Bediasa. The party hard. Blasters go. Ghana go. 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifier. Ghana versus Mali. Big game by all standards. Big game are meant for big players. Frank, big game are meant for big players. And I see a big players in Omodom Huedi.
Of course, you want to see something exceptional from Kudus Mohammed because he's the star boy of our team. Maybe I'll be maybe say on say your mana ya wo mo ho no omo nche da nim ye local players na say Ghanaian players no omo ni omunuma ye Ronaldo Monesa Messi Mono ya but for my second boy to tell me say me ba Minto Kudus Jesse Emrano.
Oh, okay.
Minto Kudus picture Emrano.
I see.
Then it should tell you say Europe no sisiano ono no okradi no edema Ghana.
Of course.
So we want to see something from you because those years say Ghana bobo even though now there were a lot of stars Stephen Appiah, Mike AC and Sule but when we say baby jetta Samuel Jana panya in all their tomb until after the game we say baby jetty din and then baby now you say the star boy the poster boy Kudus. Yanka said chincha onkoshe go, but we want to see something exceptional from him. Say that penetrating passes to your strikers, Say ye Inaki, say ye Semenyo, say ye Jordan. Say Ojino home. To say you call AFCON, your game against Egypt. So no Ojino home or share 2 goals was our game. That is what we want to see. And so Odi team esina better so. Not you who that qualities from him. As I say, a quite to say BB and I'll come back to the team and you who could this. No, this is the time. Jordan, are you as a captain? Wouldn't you penny the day at the team in our World Cup? And on also Renier. I see you who the qualities, I see you who the leadership. So what's here auto interview now? Or can leadership?
Yeah.
Sir, Omoko child in say at a point in time. None the voice in our court because or 10 more players no munye say they were not paying attention to him and obey here leadership our game way so that on also so ejina bench obey to me read the game no and quite to say or 10 more na you say that is why he's happy say Alexander Jiku is back into the team. You play that kind of Jordan leadership on and you is but hey
course na start a ball Frank
okay
me course na
Mati
unse Blasters big game think for 4% obia pese o kire na adwen wo ho me pacho ye frɛ o sɛ na ofrɛ frɛ fa
ye frɛ me Kobe interpretation ngo
Kobe mo anu ko
Mali game no I don't know but the probability of Ghana winning is low. So Mali winning, don't let us be surprised because they'll come down to tacticality and the Malian coach tactical knowledge and experience will override that of Otuado. But the Yana say Otuado and at the same GF and Namaka some year rebuilding. No more rebuild, the mark of inexperienced coach no year rebuilding. I'm telling the sports minister, you should be resolute and kick out this coach Otuado. On kicking out because the Ghana Black Stars belong and the national teams belong to the state, not the GFA. So they don't have a final say when it comes to the Black Stars. You should kick out the coach and get a competent coach. You know, to me, a competent coach, no we need BBA. It will benefit his government and John Mahama as a whole, and him as being as the leadership of the sports ministry. It will benefit him. Until you should kick out the coach. He is a complete useless coach. How can we take or the Black Stars Asian coaching? Charlie, what sort of useless?
Yeah, Frost now.
Yeah, from Ivan Moses, me for free Domiabra.
Mo anu ko yeti
But and then expectations are very, very high. You expect the Black Stars ever win and you say coach Otuado technically and tactically on usual boys now you know him say idea because we know coach Otuado is tactically weak like Afatutu, but today we are not expecting any lose beer or any draw match. We are expecting a win. Thank you very much. Yes, I remember Pamno.
Menso medase ye frost na frefrin fa
Obiba Poakwa Obinkisi.
Kwaku mu anu kwa yeti o.
Na me sha me fefi new ningo ko ina but na me sha explain for you. Na Obiba, I was very, very much disappointed on Thursday. Yesterday Black Star for almost winning game we am quickly over to kill them. They should kill them. The biggest Black Star the World Cup and
there be kwaku online no enye kura nti san free bi ye frost san free free fa
Pacho justice you especially easily go ahead and
Pacho mo anu ko justice
opani the American say omo a obutimi kata players omo kan kira mo say so mutin qualify World Cup ya Ghana ye have be do so be twa enti omo fan show mutin say omo qualify ma Ghana for omo mu ani je ball akọ US Canada and Mexico akọfẹ bọọlụ níbi etu ọmọ fan shop tinye ehi ano no yẹn mpẹ kọkwasa na otofisa bi atwitwa tete training na yẹkọ yẹn ni ní ẹni jẹrẹ diẹ bẹbẹ kọmu ha bebiri ẹdá ase.
yẹ fẹ ọsẹ náà fẹrẹfẹrẹ fa.
Obiba
ẹyẹ kọ.
Nyame nsira ọpa nyame kata ọmọ sẹ yẹ srẹ ọmọ World Cup we can't afford not to qualify nti ẹnẹ ọmọ nkú ọmọ ho na ọmọ qualify ọmọ win ni ma yẹn. One go cry and strong one, and you 3 points. And you get 3 points if you charge the water, and can then you do away calculations. What's your Madagascar best set up? Or set up the player who better than okay, strong. We should win over Mali today, come what may. And that's why I bet this very team now. Say, I'm going to qualify. I'll go work up now.
Medasi Kwaku Obinkisi, your frost and off referee.
Your friend, E.D. Mikasa Free Tabora Laji.
E.D. Young Quench.
Catch a Ghanaian say more to unnecessary pressure and for more. Last I share, but I'm seeing in Jay. Last I share, Manka Funa Madono, Yentoye, Yenya de Ebepu, and car, another friend say orange juice over my way. Almost a yomu privilege, Omonia Kunya are Sebi. Almost standard of Modru in football and general, even say could do some monkey count. Almost wish Nancy on World Cup, no say the Abu Stuamo, into a musha and no Mankasa. Omo enkunimji eno mo hye Ghana for so asabi ye tio chata so nyaji aso mama yekuru win manya waje say o pe kwan akọ American ti o do necessary pressure e de ba betu obi nim so say coach oye friend say amateur coach ye de resetting sabi coach no ono aga say de be fact team no obi ba ono aga say de fact team no enye mo friend fi Germany bai there be F4 ne fa no na ade na sabi ya ne kasa bi brisa
Idi eye me da say your flow say ofre Efreva.
Obiba.
Ya fabulous.
Onim me. Bibia boko de.
Nyame adom.
Kacha unu na oba studio o say me so me wo enkran wai. For free amonone aba me so mo enkran. So what me why? Na euro no de ba ye no so no. Ompane kakra problem na me na yes enema na asesa no akodi ho no mo. Nti no omra wo de me kwa me koma sek. Ona me aja me tom mobile phone so de ade. Nti no o de omra no ma me chiri kwan.
Why your advert into you the who bill bebro why?
Oh. Na me advert ko anwumre na ayi kwampo na ani kwasa apia fam de mo gusa me eh
Can Blasters match in Yanko?
Blasters match in Mecca was some. Hey, Nabotre. Minia, Mamma Basunia, my family. Okay, and the match in Basuna. Then you said your call, we say no, Chardano, and no uncle, Ghana for Nabotre, 77, personal, and now I'm a penny second, I'm going too much. And now, Abia, your president qualified for wake up. Almost not, I possibly become the Blasters players to qualify and now many players. I want to be done for so.
Nyina ebenya faso
but let's be done for some more I say yeah 70 mamfo no because una udna park so awbo no and the kudus Ghana qualify for World Cup uni mi pado be kudus me yere come to me so America dey ba kope but me try for several times what I say semenyo any other players no how to go to pay nyame adom na say qualifier uni friend say na to gba fede yeah na to gba fede uni score benya what I say and you nya botam boys no dem mo pay fanta wo machi me so football dey be abet me dey see what I say but abotre any bible na say nya mo be too pressure no be catch of 30 na dia matter no ne fa mo bra wo ye fa mo football dey some worldwide football no aye we say and dey ball na wo obi be match pressure because of America wo pa continue and you tie nya wo dey
me da say ye frost and wo frefreva
me dey Morris make us feel a pass
oh yeah last caller Morris Bonitia na yenko news for na ba yenko.
All right, boss. Me that's not my pa mobile. We say Ghana for today you must be a cassette too much. Players no na park and the pa say omo nya win this you because to nya win this answer ko wake up ni bia. Why any benya more fame? On benya bi bra se ne. Enti bibia ni bibi over na yem to your boys. See na Ghana yem qualify Obiba see qualify we see so a. The next issue be say omo kwa ko disca and the nzo kwa ko disca dia. And engineer bomb person omo qualify fanko. Ghana for in fact, you subai bo honoma, you mubi subai bo honoma, or so much no more.
Medase, una, oye last caller, did you make the engine up and a